Okay, where is the... Yeah, son of a bitch, where'd you go? Ah, here we go. We'll use this for good background music while I do the recap.
Alright.
So,
I think I'm connecting.
where
Seriously,
we...
all the Dark Souls like safe zones are just the best relaxing music.
Yeah, but then you get a little bit anxious because it's just like, Dark Souls.
I'm about to go die a bunch.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's meant though. It's like supposed to be a reprieve after you die a whole bunch. You're just like, I'm just gonna relax for a little bit.
Just for a little while. Alright. So, where we had last left off was you guys had gone through, finished up with the Yeti and everything, eventually made your way to go see the king after attending a vigil of sorts for one of the fallen members of the Mages Guild. The fat one who had his necklace removed by Gary. Kyle, you missed that as well. You missed the ceremony of sending off their comrade in this underground cavern of sorts beneath the Mages Guild building on the second floor. Yeah, on the second level. You guys went to go see the king. Figured out he's an asshole.
I had a feeling kind of beforehand, but you know.
How big of an asshole are we talking?
I mean, he threatened to kill me.
I mean, I don't know if that's qualified.
I wouldn't say he threatened you.
I thought when he leaned in, it was just like, raiding party. I thought he was insinuating, like, keep talking, you go and get slapped. Raiding party.
What he was going for with that was more of, well, you're free to think what you want, actually. Free to think what you want. Free will. It's a bitch.
Yeah.
God bless you.
After obtaining your loot, only Calros and Het were granted money by the king for their aid in the matter of not only saving his nephew from the hags, but also saving in the town he didn't really care too much about. I believe it was 8,000 gold, right, Josh?
1,000 gold, yes.
Yes, okay. I was right in that then. I already gave that much to you, Calros. I was just double checking.
Perfect.
And soon after, you guys talked to Todd upon leaving. Todd was there the whole time, and you figured out also that the elder, you figured out his name for those who were paying attention and wrote it down. And then you also managed to befriend Todd, convincing him to add a friends and family clause to the contract.
He was so happy.
He was so happy we were friends with him.
You guys want to be my friend?
Just friends, not even like members of the guild, just being his friends.
Yep. Very easy to persuade that Todd. So after convincing Todd to be friends with you, and decided it was best to call it a night as the sun was finally setting on your very, very long day, consisting of the fight with the hags and a yeti. Not even having been 24 hours since Gary and Keys have been lost to oblivion. You decided possibly to lay your heads down for the night. It is the next morning.
What about that musical nigga?
Get my spells reset. Fuck yeah. Thank God.
What musical nigga you talking about?
I'm trying to remember his name. He was the dude. Buddy, I think his name was. No, not.
Oh, you're talking about Teddy, right? You guys did have a run-in with Teddy. He was so excited to go drinking with you, and for him to sing to other people. and you decided it was best to have him stay in the slums in an alleyway for the rest of the night with a nice little dent on the side of his head.
The
Really
fuck did
freaked
you
me
do
out,
to a
man.
bear?
What was that, Kyle?
What the fuck did you guys do to a teddy bear?
No, this... Teddy! I'm Teddy!
I conked him out.
I believe I said he was a halfling. Did I say
Yeah,
halfling or no? Halfling, yeah, because
Halfling.
he was the same race as you, Manny. So halfling showed up with a 2-string lute, began playing for the party, and then it became a 1-string lute. He still
That
continued
was
to
not
play
there.
it. No, not Het. I guess it was just Manny and Lazargo. Calros, you weren't there, otherwise you would have probably stopped the part where Manny decided it was best to distract Teddy and then whack him upside the head with his with the hilt of his greatsword,
Oh god.
knocking him out. Instead of stealing anything, though, he simply left Teddy with a few gold.
He really freaked me out, but I felt bad afterwards.
Yeah, he
At least you're a stand-up guy, you know?
just loved to play
Knock
for
him
you
out
guys.
and then give him money.
He gave me anxiety.
You know what though? That might like torment him because you'll wonder why you paid him. Like, what did you do to his body when he was out?
Nothing as far as anybody knows.
I mean, I did check his pockets, but didn't find anything.
Yeah. Nope. All he had on him was that he was telling the truth when he said that he doesn't carry much on him. He's just a simple traveler. So it's the next day. You guys slept a good ways through the day, having been exhausted from your previous endeavors. You wake up and it's like a good 10, 11 a.m. You hear downstairs people are drinking and eating. You hear the the crackle of the fire as well. So it's probably be a good time to go downstairs, maybe eat a bit.
I want to have more breakfast.
All right. I believe Het, you were the only one who has stayed. You stayed with your kids. I believe,
Yes,
right?
I did.
What about you, Lazargo?
I was as close to Het as possible.
They slept in the room next to me. Lazargo
Right.
and Manny stayed in the room next to me.
I specifically paid money to make sure that Teddy was the farthest room away from me as possible, and he started
Yeah.
having he was freaking out in the middle
He
of the night.
started screaming
He's
because you tied him to the bed.
Wait, what?
Oh
Don't just
yeah.
go out, tied him to the bed, and then paid him?
I was really. I mean, I don't even necessarily know if I've met many other halflings. I knew about my parents, but it really unnerved me and scared me a lot.
Yeah, no, you really haven't. They're really uncommon. You could have sworn you were probably just a short Goliath beforehand.
That's why I was freaked out. I was like, "What the hell is this guy doing?"
So, I'm trying to remember. So, who all's at the tavern currently? Because from what
I
Like,
think Lazargo.
you
and
guys
Josh.
didn't make it, right? You guys were walking in for breakfast, for food.
I think, from what
Cal-
I remember,
Calros-
Calros had
Calros-
having breakfast.
Yeah, Caloris had gone ahead of time back to the inn. You guys stayed the night with Het, and then were woken up
By the screaming.
by the screaming Teddy. Then you took him outside and then bonked him, trying to convince him. Come on, let's go get some food. Bonk.
No, we just left his ass there.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, so
You
let me make
guys-
sure
you
I got
guys-
this progression
I
right.
didn't bonk
You
him.
guys
I did
tied him
not
up,
bonk him.
took him outside, beat his ass, left him money, and then left.
I mean,
Het,
to be
correct?
fair, To be fair, it was mostly me.
Yes,
I mean, Het
it
was not
was-
even involved.
I
You
watched
started by
and searched his
tying him up
pockets.
and left him in a back alley.
I searched his pockets to
was
make
all
sure he
Manny.
was who he was.
It was all Manny and Lizargo.
I guess
No,
the
no,
first
no, no,
question,
no, no.
Why did you guys tie him up?
I didn't tie him up. No, it wasn't me.
I just want to reiterate, just in case, of things. It was not Het. Het was not involved.
I had gotten some pretty fucking like scary insight into Teddy from the innkeep that she was just like he was problem and then when I need to remind you, this apparently happens to Teddy every night. Like we found that out.
It happens often, enough to where she knows his face and has an opinion of him.
And the
Right.
people that left to a different town.
All right, so who all's in the tavern right now then?
I am.
Okay,
All of us
Lizargo.
left. All of us left. Well, at least Het left to go back to the inn to meet up with Kauros.
Okay, so let's just say everybody's in the tavern at this point. You guys walk in, you see Calros already, again, like 10, 11 a.m. You see him having sat down. Again, table just full of food. Doing the classic Calros signature, order the whole menu. Yeah, people are drinking. It's pretty early to be drinking, but they're doing it anyways.
I would like to sit by Calros and try and flag down someone to bring me food.
Alright. At this point, as soon as you do that, you notice a human comes over and she's like, "Oh, okay, what you want?"
Well, how much for one of those? And I point to the food pile.
So, you want the whole menu?
How many shiny circles would that be?
He just kind of like blinks a few times at you. You mean gold? Copper? Silver? Which shining circle are you referring to?
Oh, the yellow one.
Gold, I see. Whole menu? Not including the secret menu. 10
There's a
gold.
secret menu?
Oh god. Shouldn't have
You
said
had to
anything.
mention something. You had to say something.
Yes, please.
Dear Lord. Break me down. Yes, there's a secret menu.
How much
Mostly-
do people have about it?
How many shiny circles are we talking here?
It's already been a long day, alright? It's only 11 a.m., but it's already been a long fucking day. Don't tempt me.
Can I like try to like comfort her, like kind of like
It's a
put my,
guy.
like hand.
It's a guy.
Oh,
Because a girl speaks with this kind of voice,
Try to-
right?
I'm gonna try to comfort. I thought it was just a really burly woman.
No.
You know what? I made the same assumption, so I can't say that you're wrong.
To be fair,
No.
you did say she at one point, Hayden.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna try to comfort him. Try
If
to,
we're
like, put
if
my
we're
hand-
talking about a long time ago, I was actually about to say that not only has this inn changed its name in the time you guys were gone to Crossing, like originally, and they came back. It's changed its name, but it also seems to have changed ownership. So where before there were some,
Smiley's?
huh?
Is it Smiley's?
It's just changed. It's just changed ownership. That's all you've noticed.
Is Smiley
um,
slowly but surely taking over the town?
Fucking hostile takeover.
Before, I believe
Next
it
time we come back,
was
he's the king.
it was a human woman, but this time it is a human male.
Gotcha.
And actually, you see, looks to be some half elf running around in the back frantically.
I would like to put my hand, my tiny, unassuming halfling hand, in this gentleman's hand. Just try to like shake it, and just be like, my good man.
What?
I would just like to pay you some money for some food. Be happy to pay for your services, but I'm famished, and I would love something like this gentleman has over here.
10 gold.
I give the man 20.
He
Actually,
hands you-
do I know how to count? I made it so I don't know how to read. I'm pretty embarrassed by it.
That's you assume that like this grip of coins is enough. Roll me a d20. See how many you give. You hand him 5. He's like, "This is 5 gold. I need 5 more, sir."
I could roll again. I give him 8
Well, you
more.
can assume, I imagine, that you just double what you have. Well, I guess
Okay.
not. You don't know how to count at all, do you?
Give him 12. You give him 17 gold,
sorry.
and he's all right. He just looks at you for a second, like with these kind of like debate, like eyes, just not sure what he's gonna do next. Then he hands you back. What was that? Yeah, he hands you back 7 gold. Careful who you hand the extra gold to. Some people take it around here.
I just looked confused. Like, what do you mean?
At this point, the the man looks around at the rest of the table, like looking at all of you.
I'm just gonna hand him a platinum piece and be like, for being a good guy.
You gonna eat anything with this?
Oh no, I'm full. I already ate.
All right, fair enough.
It's just for being a good guy.
Take this as the tip for the table, then.
Yep.
Right,
I give
well,
him
if you're interested in the, he leans down the secret menu. All we really got is the squealing pig.
What's that? It sounds delicious.
We'll see what we do. So we take you into the back, and then we light a pig on fire for you, right then and there.
I shoot up. And my good man, please lead the way.
He just
Ed is
starts.
just laughing.
He just starts blinking at you. Sir, I was joking.
Ed's just laughing.
I sit down crestfallen.
I mean,
Sad.
if we were to do that here, we'd be kicked out of the town right quick.
It's okay. Some other time.
Some other time.
I'm afraid there won't be some other time, sir.
Just like,
That's
"Oh,
not
my
going to
recipe
happen."
book, don't worry.
It's like, oh. Damn.
This is great. This is a good time. I'm glad I came here today.
Well, I'll go talk to the chef about your order of everything on the bloody menu. So I'll see you in an hour.
Thank you.
And you actually remove the gold and the platinum from your guys' inventory.
Oh, I already did that.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm just making sure. Okay.
I was only supposed to. You got 5 gold, right?
10. He
Okay.
gave
know
you
what,
he gave it back 7 gold, which was because he overpaid.
Oh, okay.
I turn to the rest of the party and say, you know what I never understood? Is I always order everything on the menu, and they seem to get pissed about it. You'd think that by ordering a lot more, they would like you more.
What are they gonna do with these shiny circles once we've given them food? Don't they need to eat?
It's a trade system, Manny. The shiny circles are a promise of other services, so you can keep trading them around.
Roll me an intelligence check, Manny.
Yeah. See if I understood that.
You think you have the idea that shinies equal things, and it is
has
good.
Rocks.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're better than small rocks.
Well, they have a more reasonable version of trade where you're from, where it's just straight up usefulness. in items, or if you're, you know, a warrior of a certain caliber, you are just straight up given things. You know, where typical, you're good at what you do. Here, take what I make, kind of stuff.
Okay. Let's see what you're saying. Head makes sense. It's a little bizarre, but who am I to judge?
Yeah.
All right. So Caloris, you're just going away at the food, just eating at it. By the time you are wrapping up your food, and an hour has passed. The half elf comes rolling along with this massive cart full of various foods, and just starts frantically placing it all on the table in front of you, Manny. And for the last bit he brings out is this massive pig that has been stuffed, and he grabs two flintstones, smacks them together, and you see the whole carcass catch on fire for a second. All right, there you go. Got it back. Bye.
I shed a tear before digging it. And I'm talking like I'm going into it savagely. I'm like
tearing into it, literally.
Tasmanian deviling this food.
Oh yeah, you're tearing into it.
I'm just sitting there nodding at him, approvingly.
Yeah,
Can I
Lizardo.
go ahead? Can I try to take like one of the mini plates away from him without him noticing?
Sure, give me a sleight of hand.
I mean, I would give it to you. You can try to take it if you want. I would give it to you. His
Yeah,
character does
I'm gonna say you beat his passive perception.
pretty well.
And I'll
Yeah.
just start.
Yeah, you swipe one of the plates with just what looks like just baked potato. Lots of baked potato on it.
Sounds good. I'm eating that pig like it's my job.
Your job is
Apple and
pig.
all.
Alright. So as you're tearing into the meal, everybody give me a quick perception check.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Het, you're the only one that doesn't notice this shrouded figure enter through the doors, only to trip and fall flat onto their face, and the entire tavern turns to look at them and laugh at what just happened. The rest of you guys notice that the figure isn't moving. They're just kind of sitting, laying on the ground. Lizargo, you're not sure if they're crying or not. You're the only one who didn't notice this.
I am gonna eat for a second. Realize he's still sitting there. I'm gonna go check up on him. Leave my food unattended. Well, I'm gonna take like a goat leg or whatever, like the equivalent of a chicken leg.
A goat leg.
Something like handheld I can bring over and investigate with.
Yeah,
I'll grab one of his
you
appetizers while he's gone.
just grab a piece of mutton, and just bring that over with you as you're just like biting into it. Yeah, the figure's just still laying on the ground in front of the door. People that are coming in are just kind of like awkwardly either walking over or walking around, giving this person a wide berth.
Can I?
Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I just want to try and get him out of the way. Send him up against the wall, maybe.
I would like to help with that while like patting this person down a little.
All right.
I just want to I want to feel
As-
stuff. I'm not taking anything.
He wants to feel.
As you are moving this person and swinging them up, you notice that immediately that this is Todd.
Why am I not surprised? Because literally my
is he
first thought, I
conscious?
was like, nah.
Yeah, he is. But he's just kind of like, Mommy.
I'm gonna just go back to my food. As soon as I
Does
Do
he,
I,
does
do
he
I
look-
notice this now? Is this obvious now?
Yeah, your comrades went over to him and picked him up. You just didn't notice him fall. Because, he rolled a nat 1 for a stealth, and you rolled a nat 1 for perception, so...
Good.
Is he drunk or is he sober? Or
No, he's...
can I not tell?
You're not sure? He doesn't smell like alcohol.
Can I just be like, what are you doing here? I just saw you the other day.
Saw me yesterday, not the other day. My nose. Oh.
Well, I'm not exactly sure what, the whole time thing is. I'm still getting that part nailed down. But what are you doing here, Todd?
Came to find you guys. At this point, he starts standing up and brushes himself off. You notice that the robe that he is wearing that had the hood over it is, while it seems to be very plain, like if burlap sack had just been dyed black and then put over. This is not what he normally wears, clearly. This is itchy.
What I did.
Come, I have some food over here if you want to join us, Todd.
Ah, yes, the food of the masses. I will gladly partake.
Please, come over and share in the festivities. I'm like giving him some weird looks as I walk there.
He follows you over and takes a seat next to you, Lazargo.
Head's gonna wave. Hey Todd.
Hello there, Hat.
How you doing, buddy?
Currently debating if my nose is broken or not, as he's like kind of feeling. My glasses didn't break. That's good though.
You look fine.
These are expensive and very hard to make.
I mean,
Wait, you make them?
Calros, aren't you a druid? You have to do, like, heal stuff? Not your thing.
No, I think I'm okay.
No, he's fine.
No, he's good. He doesn't need my healing.
What was it you always said in I'm My Dark Overlord? Listen, I'm a botanist. What was it?
I'm a zoologist.
I'm a zoologist. I know what I'm doing. The Ben knows saying it's part of his charm.
Okay.
I mean, I came to find you guys just because I wanted to hang out. I mean, you're my friends, right?
Yeah.
He's like looking around, like kind of like excited, like a child
not?
before a field trip. You guys are my friends, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, Todd.
So, what
Mouthful of food.
what were we doing today, comrades?
We're just kind of...
Eating a lot.
Yeah, it's breakfast time. We all just kind of got up after the
Winter. Yeah,
adventure that we had. You know?
Yeah, that cage was pretty boring.
So we're just kind of eating and getting ready for that dungeon, the runes thing we were talking about.
Yo, Todd, I've actually been wondering this for a little bit. I want to talk to you because as a fellow magic caster, you know.
Uh huh.
What's your favorite like high-level spell that you know?
Should I know?
Yeah, that you personally know, like that you could use.
Kind of takes a second. Pretends to he strokes what little facial hair he has, the strings of it. Adjusts his glasses. That would probably be disintegrate. Yeah.
I like the name of that spell.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, you guys saw me use it.
Yeah,
hard.
That's a really good one.
I forget why I used it. Wait, oh, you should kill that
Because
hag.
you're a badass. I just was curious because I saw you use some of that. I was like, you know, I could learn a thing or two from Todd.
You just
Maybe
put
just
thing in the
wish-
cage then.
You
I
know,
used wish once. That was
he
fun.
kind of he gingerly takes your hand, Carlos. Yes, we'll work on that.
I feel a little violated, but at the same time, you know, a little excited from the possibilities.
Although, just so you know, as you are a druid, most of this stuff should come to you naturally. I've had to do years of studying to get to where I am.
I had to do years of living in a forest, so kind of equal.
That just sighs. I made one stupid misuse of words.
I live on a mountain.
He just kind of Todd looks back to you. Yeah, kind of the country's mountain now. Has been, according to my uncle, anyways.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do something. I mean, Manny did come here for help, so after we help you with your ruins adventure that's happening, we'll have to end up going and helping Manny with whatever he's doing because he's helping us now, and I don't like owing people.
Yeah, can you tell me more about this runes adventure? Because either I wasn't there or I was in very sorrowful mode, and I can't remember which.
Why were you sorry?
We had a lot of deaths.
We
A lot of
did?
good men fall.
What do you mean we did? Gary died, Todd.
Who's Gary?
Keys, the fat guy from the guild.
So that's gonna pause and look at Todd. What do you mean, who's Gary?
I don't know a Gary.
I can't tell if someone's messed with your memory or if you're not Todd.
Hey, Todd, I'm not the
I'm pretty sure I'm a Todd.
I'm not very smart.
Hold up, let me check. He at this point he like reaches into his robe and looks down his pants. Yep, I'm Todd.
This is where you
No.
cue that music that's I look down my pants with a big penis.
I really wish that Tiny did the thing I asked and gave me the see-through illusions glasses instead of.
Well, I mean, if you just want to check if I'm illusion, just touch me.
I'm
Do it.
gonna put my hand on his shoulder.
It matches up.
Huh. Okay,
I'm not-
but seriously, we had a whole thing about Gary dying and being stuck into a diamond.
Yeah, so
Can I do
On
a
that
medicine
note-
check on him?
A medicine check, sure.
You're not wearing your usual robes, and
Is he always like this?
He seems perfectly healthy, Lazargo.
Can I
I'd
do
like
an
to do
Arcana
an
check?
Arcana check, yeah. Specifically for memory.
Sure.
Nope.
Maybe.
Lazargo, you know there's a spell that modifies memories.
I got this
Manny, you know the same thing. Somehow, you've
I've-
heard of tales from the Draconic Tower of people coming out with their memories changed.
I feel like there's something going on, and I'm not sure what.
Yes, so, Todd, you mentioned earlier that you didn't remember why you cast Disintegrate in the first place. But you remember casting it.
No, it just took me a second to remember that I was at the hag. I was angry for some reason.
Wait,
Probably just revenge for them trapping me in the cage with my buddies.
gentlemen.
Eh.
What was the name of that silver dragon fellow?
You
No,
mean
Sarleth?
You mean pompous asshole?
Saphira.
I thought his name was Sarleth.
No, it's Charlotte. It's definitely Charlotte. Charlotte's Arcweaver.
Yeah, see?
I've heard tales from my people of many having their memories warped from walking into the Draconic Tower. And he had said that he was from there at some point, or the king did at least.
Yeah, he was the council.
So maybe
He
he
was on
did
the
this.
Yeah, I mean, at some point before coming here, he was part of the Council of the Elders up there. I mean, that's why we call him the Elder here, just kind of out of a bit of respect to that title.
So, did he like change your memory to forget Gary so you weren't so sad?
Like, how would he remember that? I turned ahead. Like, if he has his memory wiped, how would he remember the act of having his memory wiped?
It didn't wipe it far enough.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking him. Maybe he does.
He just kind of tilts his head at you. What?
I don't know. It just seems like you've had your memory messed with about Gary. Gary was in our group, and he
You literally
joined,
cried over his dead body as you burned the place to the ground.
yeah, he joined your guild, the Mages Guild,
Actually, do we still have
and
that
then
contract?
proceeded to die. I mean, he was the one who got cut into like pieces, and the cut summoned you to kill the hags. Because it hit his button on his badge.
He again begins stroking his somewhat thinly haired chin. Nope, don't remember.
Yeah, I feel like someone's messed with your memory then.
Todd, question. Do you believe that somebody's messed with your memory? Or do you believe us, or no?
I mean, you're my friends. Of course I believe you.
Alright.
Do you remember that part of the conversation too? That was well after the fact.
Then
We had a whole service the other day. Yesterday.
I just don't remember this Gary folk.
So is it a big deal that someone's messed with your memory? Or is this like a regular thing?
He
I
begins
want to gauge how
stroking.
important this is to know.
He begins stroking his chin again. You know?
Is this a big revelation and like we need to go help you find someone and hurt them for messing with your memory, or is this just a whatever, oh well kind of situation? I'm
He begins
trying
stroking
to
his.
gauge my reaction and I'm not sure what on a scale of 1 to oh fuck where I am.
He begins stroking his chin again. He's like, you know, I'm pretty sure if I don't remember, I have no reason to. How would I remember that I forgot?
I mean, true, but I'm talking about the revelation, the understanding that someone messed with your memory.
Oh, first time.
Yeah, is that like bad? Are we worried now, or is this just kind of, oh well, let's forget about it and continue eating our meal?
I don't know. I mean, personally, I don't feel too bad about it.
I mean,
Let me put-
okay, as long as you're okay with it, Todd. As your friend, I just want to make sure you're okay.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's anything too important, and I don't feel sad over someone dying that I don't know anymore, so, yeah.
Todd, if you lost the memory that you were a wizard in general, how would you feel?
Well,
Also,
then
why are you wearing a
You couldn't
sack?
remember any of your magic.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna look a little pissed off.
Too many questions. Too many questions.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna look really pissed at Todd. And be like, now you look, Todd.
Look where?
I set out at me.
Oh,
I said I was gonna be your friend.
yes.
Now, I don't have many friends whose very close family is oppressing my people. Now, bear in mind, you are very close to the throne. You don't see it as a potential problem that someone could very easily wipe your mind.
Well, it's the first time it's happening. It's for something that seems to have benefited me in the end, so no.
First time you remember happening.
What if this is why your uncle's a piece of shit?
What if this happened like every day for your whole life, you just don't remember?
He looks over you. Sorry, who are you?
I will punch you, Todd.
That's Colorado.
I think that's funny, but I will punch you.
Yeah, of course I was joking, yeah. Ha!
Todd,
I do think that's
do you know
funny.
Calros, Todd?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm just, as they say, yanking your leg. That's what you say, right?
That's
I
how
mean,
the
that's
cool
a good,
kids
that's
say
a
it,
good
yeah.
joke there, Todd. That is a good
No,
joke.
it was
Just maybe
definitely
work
funny.
on your timing. Let's make that joke later, not
Yeah.
when we're trying to worry, oh my god, our friend is having an issue, you know?
Honestly-
What if one of our memories were wiped? Would you be
I
mad
wish
if
I could
our
care,
memories
but I
were wiped?
can't.
Personally, Todd, I'm okay with the timing. I think the timing's fine. I just think you need to work on your fluctuations. Add more sarcasm.
Todd, truthfully, you're not very funny.
Don't listen to them, Todd.
They're kind of dancing around it. I'm not going to sugarcoat him. That's 'cause I love
He looks at you, and you see his bottom lip just begin to tremble.
Todd. No, come on, buddy.
That's okay, I'm tougher than that. Gotcha!
Okay.
I give him like a semi.
We already paid Calros.
Oh, good.
I fucking give him like a semi, but also like forceful, but not hard, not super hard, but forcefully, just like kind of half playfully punch him in the arm, just like that's the spirit. But I want like him to also understand that there's a looming threat if he fucks.
We're just worried about you, Todd.
After you punch him, he still laughs for a while, but you can tell it's a bit forced, and he's kind of gripping the part where you punched him, like.
We're just worried about you, Todd. You know, we're trying to be good friends and worry about you. All right.
I mean, that's fine and all, but I think we're good.
All right. If we're good, we're good. Just wanted to make sure we're good.
Wait, hold on. Did he sign a contract with me?
Gary? Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That doesn't seem suspicious at all.
So anyways, tell us about this ruins adventure you're working on.
Right, that. Supposedly, Charlotte is going to take us to some ruins not too far here from the capital. You know, it's already been picked through pretty damn good. But we have to prepare for our run through of the Grand Ruins that's coming up later this year. I assume that's why you guys are here. I mean, nobody comes to the capital and.
I mean, we were forced out of our land because of a giant, massive cloud kill summoned by a lich that took over my castle.
Oh.
That sounds terrible.
It was really bad. My wife was on the island when they did that.
Where are your kids, by the way?
You can feel the like forced stare of if you ask me a question, I might just reach across the table and punch you.
Where are your kids, by the way?
They're safe in the inn.
Alright. That's good. I like this corpse.
Oh, you're a father.
Yep.
That's good to know.
Yep.
I assume they're nice. They're pretty healthy kids, right?
Can I go up to Todd and intimidate him?
This was before, and he just points to himself.
Why are you pointing at yourself?
I mean, I'm saying I had kids before.
Yeah, before what? Where you put on the armor?
Yeah.
I would hope
yeah.
so. You can't exactly do. You can't do the deed without taking that shit off. You know.
This is out of
Todd, with
character,
enough
but doesn't Todd
determination,
know
anything
that?
can be a dildo.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, I don't
He
think he
straight up
does.
told him. He told the last session he wanted to study him.
I think I do.
Did he?
I have
Yeah.
no memory.
Retcon that then.
Okay, he doesn't know. Okay, cool. Then yeah. That's,
I thought that was the elder that said that.
no, that was.
Oh, that was Todd.
This one is elder.
And then you
If I-
complain,
I
how does
remember
everybody?
being
Then you
said.
complain, how does everybody know that it's a
yeah,
piece
I
of armor?
complained. Yeah, exactly. I complained about it. That's why. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, retcon it.
Okay.
Didn't happen.
How does everyone fucking know?
Because I say so.
Yeah,
Like a whole 5 minutes sulking about his costume he spent like time putting together. Anyways,
I've forgotten to ask. What are you in inside armor, by the way?
wait, did you say what am I next to the armor or what am I in the armor?
Yeah, like what are you like underneath the armor? Like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just couldn't understand it.
so what are you?
Oh, well, I mean, you gotta keep it quiet because they don't like us around this side of town. But I'm a tiefling.
Oh. Just suppress your urges. We'll be okay.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Yeah, my mom told me the story of the bad tiefling.
Bad
Oh, it's-
tiefling.
Yep. It was a bedtime night, like, you know, one of those stories that used to scare the kids. How there was this bad tiefling that went around and ate babies.
I think it's all
We
tieflings.
don't actually do that.
Oh yeah, no, I know that now. As you notice, he kind of like begins scooting a little bit further away from you.
It's just a myth, Todd. We're not all
No, I know.
evil.
No, we're okay. We're good. Don't worry about it, friend.
It's a misconception. They don't eat babies. They just eat small, fully grown animals like halflings and whatnot.
Oh, okay. That's a relief.
Look really sadly at cow roast.
It's a misconception. Don't worry.
No, tieflings don't eat. I mean, they eat like cows, like everyone. They have
Well,
chicken.
cows are
and-
delicious.
Exactly. The
They
tieflings
eat them
don't
raw,
eat
though.
other intelligent animals.
Are you saying cows aren't intelligent?
They're stupid.
I would like to say that a cow might be more intelligent than Manuel here.
Literally, a cow will just sit there while I cut its throat because it doesn't understand what I'm doing.
Manuel, sit still.
Oh man.
Does he?
Man, he would not sit still getting throat cut.
He would start beating you guys back with a leg of mutton.
Manny's
Back.
just like
Back.
Manny's like some other equally dumb predatory animal as opposed to just being as opposed. Like, that's the only real difference.
Equally dumb predator, not prey.
Like he's not docile.
So, yes, tieflings don't eat other
Just
intelligent
does like the Buzz
speaking
Lightyear karate
animals.
chop.
That's just a lie they tell kids to scare them. We're not evil, not demons. People,
I don't know about that last part. You're part demon.
I mean descendants, but whatever.
Alright, I'm finally like fully set in now. I'm like committed.
Wait, what did you say?
He's been stealing from Manny's food quietly.
Wait, is there any of my food left?
Actually, let me do a couple more checks. Oh, that's pretty good. One more? Oh yeah, that is pretty good.
Yeah, Manny. You haven't noticed yet, but about half of your food has been swiped at this point. Like Lizargo hasn't eaten all of it. He's just kind of like moved it to his side of the table and began stacking what he couldn't finish on top of each other.
Oh yeah, and when I finish a plate, I knock it off the table while staring intently at anyone who's looking at me.
Meow, bitch.
That's
That was good.
awesome.
Another.
Oh my god. I'm gonna like. You guys can all pretty much see like mental math going on in Manny's face, looking at like he can't do math, but he's seeing there was some food, now there's less food, and he's just trying to figure it out.
Roll me an intelligence check to see if you remember eating it or not.
No, I feel like I would remember eating it if I did. I don't suspect anything. It's just like it's gone. But I'll still roll an intelligence.
Wow.
My God, I got a fucking 0.
Yeah, with that modified 1, I'm gonna say you notice it's gone, but you think you might have shoveled it in at some point with all the other stuff on accident.
I just kind of looked down and I'm like, I don't know.
Where'd it go?
This is why he's actually so thin. He buys the whole menu and then everyone else eats the food.
Yeah.
New training regimen.
So, anyways, as I was saying before, I was interrupted for something. I forget what. But yeah, the ruins. We're going through the train for the Grand Ruins Festival when that begins later this year. As I said, you guys are welcome to come. We tend to go out. The plan is, now there's only 11 of us. to go out in groups of 4 or more. So, yeah, you know, while you can go with a bigger group, there's a rumor going around that the more you go in with the harder it gets. Just because it attracts more of the inhabitants. What?
Question for you in your math there. You said there are 11 groups and you have to go in groups of 4 or more. And wouldn't that mean that you go in groups of like 5 and 6?
Well, you could.
Because
but as I was saying,
you can't actually do it.
No, you can go in groups of 4 or more. Like I was saying, the more people you go in with, the harder it's gonna get, because more the traps and inhabitants. You know, it's supposed to be a bad time, from my understanding. Okay, but there's loot.
I do enjoy a good looting.
There's supposedly all this like lost technology. I mean, the ruins we're gonna go to are pretty cleanly picked, so it's mostly just for experience. But you never know.
I mean, yeah, you gotta get ready.
Yeah, we weren't gonna go to tomorrow though.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you get your friend's claws worked out, I will definitely go with you guys.
Okay.
I'll just go for the fun of it.
Yeah, it's a fun adventure with your friends.
Will there be things to kill?
Not sure, probably. I mean,
Then I would
yeah.
light.
It's supposed to like reset itself after people go through.
Very.
This is one of those ruins that are just meant to kill everyone to go into it, huh?
Not really. I mean, yeah, but she's a pretty like easy one comparatively. That's the reason why the like the mechanism for the people, like the inhabitants and the traps being rearmed and then coming back hasn't been turned off, because it's constantly used as a training ground of sorts, not only by us, but by like other people that go in. Of course, they don't always make it out. Sometimes they die horrible deaths, but there's only sometimes, like about 60% of the time.
I mean, I've already lived past like 6 of my friends, so I'm already at a good enough percentage. I feel like I'll be alright.
Or statistically now you're next.
Het, the OG party member that's still around somehow. He's seen some shit.
My elders told me to complete my task or die a glorious death trying, so we're gonna do one of those things.
I mean, if you live, Manny, we're gonna go help you with your issue. Just
Look, I'm sure actually.
No, I'm very appreciative to have all you guys.
Todd looks at you, Manny. Well, I mean, you might be able to, if you find something good enough, the king might be willing to listen to you a bit more.
That sounds even more delightful.
I doubt you're gonna find it in the rooms we're going to, but in the Grand Ruins tournament coming up, I mean, that's practically all unexplored.
yeah, because of the army of spider things that were about to kill us.
I believe they are these mechanical creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be seeing some of those later.
They looked into my soul, Todd.
Interesting, considering how they don't really have souls themselves, so.
You want my soul?
I kind of clang Pet's armor, like knock on it really lightly. You have a soul in there?
Yes, I have a soul.
He's a living tiefling, of course he has a soul.
Sure, living.
It's amazing.
Hold on, this is out of character. Merida, stop trying to eat my pizza. I have to yell at her, otherwise she won't listen.
Is she a cat?
No, you hear off to the side, it's my pizza!
You can have a slice of ham, Merida.
Okay.
She's not eating it, she's just sniffing it and turning her head like 90 degrees. And then 180 degrees to the other direction, just sniffing it.
Is she a cat?
Yeah, she's a cat.
Is really peculiar owl.
Like,
Sorry,
she's
that
really
was
curious.
That was a hilarious fucking
She
cat moment.
smells it,
So-
but she's not eating it. Anyways, let's continue.
So, to clarify, we're not going to the ruins till tomorrow, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
you could go earlier if you guys wanted, just to get there before us. That's kind of your call.
Eh,
Probably
Yeah.
best to go tomorrow.
I mean,
Yeah.
we were just gonna teleport there, so yeah, because it's screw walking. Am I right?
yeah, screw walking. In that case, Todd, would you mind, real quickly, I tend to happen to have a Dispel Magic spell on me, and considering our previous conversation, that kind of worries me, even though it doesn't worry you. Since I'm going to get, an ability to rest up and not have to worry about any of this anyway, would you mind if I tried getting rid of maybe a memory spell that's on you?
Sure. He's just really unsure. I mean, I guess if you're sure about that, go for it.
I mean, if it doesn't work, no harm, no foul. You're in the exact same spot you were before, right?
I'm gonna just slightly back away from Todd.
You can hold my hand if it'll make you feel better, Tom.
Without even looking over, you find his hand just slowly creeping over towards yours and grabs it.
I grab it.
You see him blush a little. Senpai? No.
Oh, God.
No, of course not.
Please
No.
no. Please no.
No.
Notice me, Senpai!
He's a yandere.
Moving on.
Oh, man.
No, that
this
is...
terrible.
Oh, no. God, no. Please, no.
You
I just...
Anyway,
Yeah,
moving
Future Diaries.
on. God, please help me.
Why am I not
No,
surprised?
you're
Why am I not surprised you know that reference, Josh?
I still need to finish Future Diaries. I'm only halfway through.
Yeah, no, I was just rewatching it a little under a month ago, and I got like 3/4 of the way through. I'm like, I know the rest. I don't need to watch the rest. We're good. That's it.
I mean, you kind of know the rest, but at the same time, you kind of want to see how crazy the girl goes.
I know. All right, moving on. You're casting Dispel Magic.
Yes, we're casting a spell magic.
All right, go for it.
Each spell over 4th level or higher, its DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. I believe it's a 5th level spell.
No,
Right.
you don't know. You don't know it's been used.
I assume, but
I mean, give it a shot. Let's see what happens.
let's see what happens. So I just roll a d20, right? Or do
I'm
I?
pretty sure. Yeah, because it's not supposed to be easy.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's just plus your spellcasting ability, which is Wisdom.
Uh,
Yeah.
Does
I-
it add your proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
no,
plus some-
no, it doesn't add proficiency.
Okay.
no.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
we went over this last time.
So just plus
When
3.
it just says ability, when it says plus your spellcasting ability,
Yeah.
that's just
the thing.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm
I
going to
remember.
cast it, see if there's a reaction. If there's no reaction, I'm going to cast it again because I don't have to worry because I'm probably going to be able to use it again in the morning.
all right.
So I
you-
assume I don't do it.
Yeah, and she's like, I still don't remember.
Right? Fire! Nope.
Alright, when he does it the second time, since I'm sitting next to him, can I cast sleep on him?
Are you trying to do it
That's
stealthily or not?
Very stealthily.
Wait, what are you trying to do stealthily again?
I'm gonna try to make him go to sleep.
Oh. Okay, how are you doing this?
Well, it's within 90 feet. So I'm assuming I'm literally right next to him, so
Uh-huh.
can I like stealthily cast sleep on him?
Oh, it's actually a spell. Sure, you can try.
Alright, so it's 5d8.
I think you're underestimating how much health he has.
A lot. That is not gonna be enough.
You see him kind of yawn a bit, and it's like, think I'm a bit sleepy. Oh, he slaps himself a bit. Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
You know, that it's worth the try. I was just curious. Go ahead and continue on your way. It just eases my mind more than anything.
Okay. I wouldn't want you,
Every
Get
night
your-
from now on, I'm gonna try to cast that on him.
like, if you haven't left over, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. If I
Okay.
have a spell left over at the end of the day, I'm
Should
gonna
be
try to cast it on
interesting. Alright.
But anyway, as we were.
Release my hand.
Yeah, at this point, he's gonna stand up. Man, this stuff's so itchy. Why do you guys wear this stuff all the time?
I mean, that looks like a potato stack.
Yeah, it is. I got it from my mom's kitchen.
Yeah, potato sack isn't the same as leather.
Yeah, we don't wear potato sacks.
Isn't this what
I don't
commoners wear?
much-
Do commoners not wear this?
No, we just don't wear
Oh,
like,
man.
the quality of the same clothes.
I'm itchy for no reason. Might get a rash out of this. And he's
You know
like
what, though?
just he's
Makes
just
a
like
great
it,
cosplay.
he's just itching himself all over as he's like walking out. Just now, damn it! Yeah.
Todd,
Alright.
would you like us to buy you actual clothes?
No, I'm my own. And he just walks out the door.
I just go back to picking up what's left of my food.
Hold on. I feel like I should roll at least one more time.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
No? Oh,
Okay, that was pretty low.
Yeah, that one. You at this point you're just like reaching for the farthest plate possible over the table, and Manny, as you're like digging in to the last plate, you reach over for that one, and your hand touches Lazargo's as he's trying to grab the plate.
Am I? Can I try to grab his hand
Sure.
in a forceful
Alright.
way?
Lazargo, what are you gonna try to resist this?
I would like to swat at his hand.
Contest of athletics.
Athletics? No, that's more like dexterity, right?
Well, if I should probably, since I'm trying to grab him, probably be
Alright.
athletics, but he would probably be acrobatics.
Let's do athletics versus acrobatics, because, I mean, technically, that's how grapples work anyways. The defendee can choose either acrobatics or athletics to defend
Really?
themselves. Yep.
Oh my god.
holy shit. Holy shit.
So, yeah, Lazargo, as you are just reaching for this plate, Manny, you see him, he clocks your hand and begins to go to grab for it. Not only do you manage to smack his hand away with your tail, but you grab the plate and bring it towards you anyways.
I just sit down defeated.
I will sprint across the room for no reason.
With the plate or leaving it there?
With the plate.
Okay.
I'm just picturing this fucking motherfucker running around eating food off the plate. Bombs hanging off his goddamn chest.
No, I make him on the spot.
Oh, my bad. Bomb chemicals on his chest. Lord. I think I'm just about done with my food. Lazargo's done eating it, I guess. Did you guys know the whole time?
Know what?
I was
No,
paying
they
attention to Todd.
they didn't see it either.
Well, I don't know that.
Yeah.
Just,
Well, I'm just saying so they know they didn't see it.
Yeah, that's why headset know what?
Lazargo ate
He
most
has
of
a
my
lot of
food.
freaks.
Did not know that.
Lol.
Well,
To be fair, I thought he was cleaning up after me.
Yeah, he's part of the clean plate. He's part of the clean plate club, you know.
oh god.
You actually hear a plate crash in the distance. I eyes like open wide, just staring at everyone.
So,
I take a plate of food and I bring it over to Lizzie.
No, but I run away. like that.
I'm literally trying to coax him like a cat.
Are you trying to climb at all?
I mean, I'm pretty much trying to follow him where he goes and fucking plate of food.
Oh man.
clicking to himself or whatever.
If he's gonna keep chasing me, I'm gonna keep sprinting for a good 3 minutes.
Gotta do
I'm just gonna watch these two sprinting around them. So, Calros, are you gonna spend that 1,000 gold and get some better gear by the
Check,
time we
please.
fight?
Um,
Calros, we already paid!
I mean,
How many times do I have to tell you that? Fuck.
I don't know, it's like, what do cities like this really have for druids? Come on, like, they hate magic, so they can't get anything magical. Guess I can get like leather armor maybe, but I don't know.
I don't know, I figured maybe you want some better stabbing tools, or...
Oh, actually, I wonder if they have a better scimitar. Do you know any shops that have a scimitar in it?
I know a metalworking shop, but you can't go with when you're near Manny or Lizargo.
Well, want to go now while they're busy?
I already went there, but sure, I'll just say I'm bringing in new customers. Yeah, let's go with that. Said I was gonna shop there a lot anyways.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all. Sure, let's go.
Wait, where are you trying to go?
We're going to the metal shop without you guys, the ones you guys got kicked out of.
Oh, yep, okay, yep.
Yeah, the one on the second floor. Alright. So you guys are going to have to leave. They over to the left, make it up to the second floor. It takes about, good hour to go through this process. As the market is filled, you guys have to file your way through and make your way at the lift and make your way over towards the second floor market. Josh, you lead him back towards the Silver Sword, which was the weapons shop that you were in before.
Yep. And I'm gonna see if the same shopkeep that had helped me before would help me now. I believe was Silver Sword the
It's the
human
guy-
or the dwarf? Oh, that was human.
It's
'cause
the
dwarf is
human.
down at the bottom.
Yeah, the dwarf is down with the Iron Hammer.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna walk up to him and be like, "Hello again."
Oh, you're back.
Yep. I actually had a friend, not those other two. Just want to repeat that again because they really piss me off sometimes.
Well, feel free to come back, but I'm just probably going to charge them more.
Let's-
Anyways.
Yeah. I brought more customers because I have a friend who's looking to buy something, maybe improve what he's got.
He's like looking behind you and like, well,
Oh,
obviously a
he's
friend.
short. He's short.
He looks down, oh! The little one. Alright, what can I do for you?
So, honestly, I'm looking for something like a scimitar, maybe a long sword or mace, but generally just something that's high value, can do me some good in the field. And I doubt, do you sell armor here or no?
We only sell basic types. Only,
Like
but
some medium stuff, or?
we do, but it's not probably what you're looking for. I mean,
Do you have a place in mind that might be able to help me in that regard?
oh, there are a few. I've told your friend here yesterday. After all, he paid for the information.
Yeah. You never asked me that, Tauros. So to be
Oh.
fair.
Well, we'll get to that in a second then. So do you have any, like, scimitars, maces, or, like, long swords or whatever?
You doubt me? Of course I got those.
Show me what you got.
I mean, just looking around, you realize that you're not standing amidst a plethora of weapons. You see in the back there's like some tower shields and plate armor. Nothing that's really cheap per se, as they are more ornate than anything. Josh, how much did I sell you that short sword for? Like
500 gold.
That's okay. That's what I thought.
That was a short sword +1.
Yeah. Let me see here. What were you looking for again? Mace, scimitar, longsword.
I mean, I can do a few other things. I'm just kind of curious as to what your best things are, and I'll go from there.
Are we talking about my best, or are we talking like good or better than your average?
Let's start with better than your average, and maybe we'll work our way up, depending.
Alright, he's gonna point behind you, and you notice that there is this blade inside of a glass case hanging on the wall that's locked, with this fairly thick lock. That right there is probably the best I got. It has a label called the Sun Sword.
Praise the sun.
Sure. Well, you're the one who didn't have thieves' tools. This here's a grenade launcher. No. Joking.
Please, yes, I will buy whatever you want.
No, I was just looking through the DMG magical items, and that comes up. I'm like, well, this campaign's about to get interesting.
The amount of technology is actually quite interesting.
There's a grenade launcher with DMG.
Yes. Yep, there is.
That's amazing.
That's pretty awesome.
Well, tell you what, what's your range?
Define range for me.
Cash range, cow roast.
How much you're willing to spend?
Oh. I don't know. It's really dependent on what I got. Probably my max budget's around 800 gold, but it really depends.
Alright. Now, you have to also let me know what you really prefer as far as longsword, scimitar, mace, because the mace is an entirely different weapon than those other two, just like outright. I mean, forget about trying to go from using one to the other, you know, just, whoo!
I don't know.
Swinging around a heavy ball of metal versus swinging a sword, yeah, it's
exactly.
different.
Well, see, the thing is, I'm well trained in all aspects. It's just I'm curious as to like what you have to offer.
Mr. Fancy Pants?
Well, you know, gotta practice. Sometime you got nothing better to do some days. So, I mean, I just kind of want to know what ranges I have for each of it, and then kind of make my decision off of price and what I'm looking for. Not 100% knowing what I'm looking for, I guess, is the best way to answer that. Just kind of browsing.
I mean, he uses a scimitar. I've seen him use a scimitar, so let's go with that.
Raw.
Come on, Cowrouse. Have you never shopped for weapons before?
Actually, no. I made this myself.
Ah. Yeah, then anything this guy's got is probably going to be better. No offense to your skills, you can't get proper quality without forge.
I'm just saying, I think that sharpening a blade off the teeth of a razorback boar is very fine quality.
Right.
Raw. Well,
Props to my man.
give me a second. He disappears behind the counter and brings you. It's clearly a scimitar, and on the label, it just says "Scimitar of Vengeance" on it. Right. Well, this thing here does, from what I understand, it is actually magically enchanted to do some more damage. You know how those magical tops work. Supposedly, it came from actually inside the ground ruins themselves. So, you know, it's probably good like that. I've never used it to cut anything myself, but got it secondhand from one of those explorers who went inside the Grand Ruins during a festival. It came to sell to me for actually quite a cheap price, so I can afford to give it to you for, say, 400 gold.
It's not a bad price for a supposedly enchanted sword.
Can I do like a look it over, do like a check on it?
Sure. He hands it to you. It is currently sheathed. As you unsheath it, you see all along the blade itself is this just rows of very fine, ornate, like drawings of sorts. Seems to be almost playing out a scene of someone wielding a scimitar and cutting their way through various enemies.
Alright. So, I guess I'd like to do two things. One is, I guess, an investigation check, and the other one would be an arcana check to see if there's any magical properties on it.
Yeah,
Alright, so investigation.
exactly what I told you before.
Alright, and then just see if there's any magical thing.
You can't really tell right off the bat. But just going off of what you're seeing, what the man's told you, it makes sense that it would be magically enchanted. I mean, it's a much better scimitar than what you currently have, which is this old beat-up piece of junk that you got off of a dead bandit in the middle of the forest.
True. Just we'll definitely put that on the to watch list. What else have you got? Just looking.
What else do I got? You want to look at another scimitar? Like, what we're looking at here? You want to see... You gotta help me out here, buddy.
Either a higher quality scimitar or a longsword of any quality. Do you have anything that's actually...
Actually, what?
That's, like, actually much better than this? Or is this pretty much your...
No, I do have stuff much better than that. Just trying to think within your price range. So if I get any better than that, it's when it starts going up real high, real quick. That's the best price for something along that quality.
I mean, he's not wrong. A magical quality weapon for only 400 gold.
No, I understand that. I'm just curious as to what else you have, so that way if I do ever, I'm in the market again, maybe I can look to upgrade later, Just curious as to what else you got. I like looking at the fancy, shiny thing.
Yeah. He pulls from just right off the wall, plucks it right off. Yeah, it's about a good 8 feet up, so he kind of has to reach a bit to grab it. Plucks it off. It's a mace. And he says, "Light," and the mace bursts into flame. This is a flaming mace. About it.
Pretty solid. And how much does that run normally?
Could probably do it for about the same price, I suppose. It's just, I don't know. It's cost me a bit more to procure, as I had to get out of the hands of that dead mage. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go 600 for this one.
Okay. And then what do you got on long swords that's about that price range?
Long swords, anywhere from 400 to 600. Let's see here. Well, I've got plenty of long swords, as that is definitely the most popular choice for any person, quite honestly. Right, best I've got, as far as what you might be looking for, I do have a long sword of vengeance. Actually came in pair with that scimitar right there. I could sell it to you for the same price of 400.
And do you know anything about it, or just the same?
As far as I know, it's the same. He takes the scimitar and puts the mace back up top, but takes the scimitar back behind the counter, and then places a longsword onto the desk. Oh, come on, step forward.
Yeah, I'd like to do the same thing where with the Arcana investigation on this one, if you don't mind.
Go for it. Investigation reveals the same kind of depiction of a man cutting through his enemies, but this time it's with a longsword instead of a scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
Arcana, yeah, this is magical. You're not sure what way, but you definitely feel as if, not only feel, but you notice that after having studied the first one, that if they're that similar, then yeah, it's probably magical.
Yeah. What is the damage profile on a longsword anyway?
It is a D8 slashing or a D10 if you two-hand it. And a scimitar is only a D6.
D6, yeah. I'll try out the longsword. That seems pretty good.
Alright. You know, actually, thinking back... Oh, I said it. 400. I'm not going to try to screw you out of more money. I'm sure you'll be back here to buy more sometime, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. This seems like a great shop.
See, that's what I told you, Calros.
Yeah, no, Head knows how to pick them. Let me tell you that.
This guy knows his
Sure.
stuff.
Sure he does. Alright, 400 gold. Cough it up.
Especially since we're considering doing the Grand Ruins Festival Ruin Dive thing.
So that brings me down to this.
Alright, well, if you find anything you don't want to keep, feel free to bring it here. I'll take it off your hands.
Of
I mean,
course.
if you want my old scimitar, it's all yours, but I doubt it's that your quality.
Yeah. Try taking that downstairs to the dwarf. I'm sure he'll at least use it for scrap metal.
Hey, you know what?
I'm just the middleman. I don't do any of my own crafting.
Who is your crafter anyway?
Well, I mostly am the purveyor of items that come either out of the Grand Ruins, or I get it as a decent price from what's his name? Armand Smithson downstairs. Sometimes I buy off the dwarf. You know, have to kind of make a deal with him every now and again. Well, other than that.
Gotcha. Alright,
And
well,
of course,
thank you very much.
And of course, I don't do a thing with those damned elves, as he shouts out, obviously towards the to the elves across the way running their shop. Let's see here.
Damn elves, get off my lawn.
So I'm gonna let you, I guess, add that to my inventory whenever I bought.
Do you remember what I called that shop?
Rangers something. Rangers something.
Yeah.
Ranger danger.
Ranger danger. God, please,
Hey,
yes.
baby.
We'll call it the Hunter's Hovel for now. I like that name better.
Hunter's Hovel.
Yeah. Let's see.
So are you going to add that to my equipment list, or do I have to do that?
Oh, I got it. I'm just
All right,
writing
no
down some
problem.
stuff right now, some notes.
Very good. Making sure I don't have to do anything.
Josh, and for future reference, also, I'm going to say he told you this, even though I didn't put it there last time. There is also a armor / leather shop on the second floor called the Protector's Deed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you didn't go there last time because I didn't put it there, but it's there now.
Alright, it's there now. That's good to know. Don't think I'll be able to get anything, but I don't really need anything.
You're probably good. You were trying to get a shield before. Did you ever get that?
I did not ever get a new shield, no.
I see. Alright. Well, what'll be all for you today?
Yeah, thank you very much. I hope that this will do me well.
Right, well, take a shop at the Silver Sword. Come by anytime.
Is it Silver Sword or Hunter's Hobble?
This is the Silver Sword.
Hunter's
Hobble's-
Hobble's across the street
Is the
Yeah.
other one across the street? Oh, gotcha. Alright.
with the elves.
So, let's see here. Oh boy. Let's see, do that. Alright, for now, you're just going to be using the basic longsword +1.
Okay.
You are going to have to attune to it at some point.
Okay. And how do I do that?
Just
Do I
over a
have to
short
attune
break.
My short sword?
No, you do not. It's just a +1. He has to attune to it because it's a sword of vengeance. A longsword of vengeance, and we will be getting into what exactly that is at some point.
Fun.
I'm attuned to my ring, right?
I attuned mine. I
Yeah,
started
we'll
mine.
say you guys did that either before your long rest or over it or some. I don't care how. It's just it happened.
Yes.
Okay. I just realized we're still running the tavern music.
I like
it
tavern
works.
music.
It works.
Yeah, it does. I don't care what it matters. Busy market day. Let's do that. Okay, where would you guys like to go next?
I would like to get these tools.
I would like to find the nice man, red robes, that I met when I found these guys. It's my name.
Okay. Lazargo, do you know where to get thieves' tools from?
I would like to search, try to find where to get these.
Okay.
I'm gonna smile. He seems to know a lot.
So you'll go with Manny to go see Smiley?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Do
Alright.
you remember the way Lazargo?
This is all go. No, yes.
Lead the way.
You walk across
Stole
the street
my
to Smiley's. Right across the street.
Woo, nailed it.
It does take a little while because the market is busy, and of course, not everything in the map is to scale, so it takes like a good 30-minute walk for you guys to get there.
It is across the street.
Yeah, across the massive crossing. And naturally, there's like little buildings and stuff in between, like houses, little stalls that have been set up for peddlers and stuff. But you make your way there. Doors open, as usual. You're not sure if it got any bigger or not. But, yeah, doors open.
Alright, first of all, since I'm walking behind him, can I take some of the food that I had on my plate and just kind of drop it on his back? I'm not trying to do stuff or anything, I just want to smear it.
Give me a... So you're not trying to do this stealthily at all?
Nah, just smear.
Okay, Lizargo, give me a perception check.
No.
Just don't roll a 1 and you'll notice this happening. Okay. Would you like to avoid this little smear coming your way?
Yes.
Okay, in that
Can I
case...
attempt to trip him?
Explain to me how you're going to do this, and we'll see.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming I see and I turn to look at him, right?
Yeah, you can probably see out of the corner of your eye at least that he's
Can
about...
I use my amazing speed to sweep him off his feet?
To sweep him off his feet? Like, just knock his feet out from under him, or actually pick him up and princess-style carry him?
No, goodness, no. Not like a princess.
Okay. So you're just trying to basically knock his feet out from under him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, give me just a, yeah, just roll me a d20, add your strength modifier. We'll see if you hit the AC. Plus your strength. I'm gonna say no, you don't hit him. Kalos just kind of steps back quickly as you attempt to do a quick whip around to sweep out him.
You mean Manny?
Yeah, sorry, Manny. What did I say?
It's the Calrus.
Oh, Calrus. Sorry. You're both short. There's no choking short person. You're both short.
But I'm just gonna look at Lizargo. Look, you're good at this. You're good at that. Keep on walking and smiling.
All right, yeah, you make it there. I mean, as I said, the door's already open. Shop's open for business.
Do I see him at the desk?
Well, the way to get into Smiley's shop is he has stairs leading up to it. It's not like it's ground level.
What about the place that's next to it?
Tiny shop?
Yeah. That ground level?
Uh-huh.
Can I go in there?
Sure.
I'm really surprised some kid hasn't pushed the do not push button in front of his store.
There's a do not push button in front of the store?
That pole is actually currently not there right now.
Ah.
Say as you go push it.
Yeah, Manny and Lizargo, I mean, you didn't really see much of it yet from yesterday, but the store seems in much better condition and much cleaner than it was from yesterday. Like, seems more of a proper storefront, but nobody's really walking in.
Is it locked?
No.
Okay, now I'm walking.
I will start looking for thieves' tools.
All right, you walk in and you hear from there. Oh, welcome to Tiny's Trinkets. How can I help you?
Do you know where the man in red is? He was very nice to me the other day.
We're talking about Smiley.
I don't know his name, but
What's he smiling?
what
Like
can I find? What is this place?
As I just said, this is Tiny's Trinkets. That's where you are currently. Otherwise, you're in the capital of Sten, which is the capital of Dressage, which is based on the world of Grenell. Now, if you're clear about where you are, how can I help you?
What do you sell here?
Oh, it's more the question about what I don't sell. That'd be much easier to answer. I sell
What?
tidbits and trinkets.
In the distance.
Shit wasn't asked to be made.
Slay!
How many shiny circles do I need for one of your trinkets?
Oh, it depends on the trinket.
I show him how many I have. 34 gold pieces.
It's not
Show
enough.
him.
Look.
And this-
Look, boy. Most of these trinkets are worth more than probably your pretty little head. I've already been having a bad time with the guard constantly running around with their goddamn rune armor. It's been such a pain. Yep, I'm not gonna talk to you about it. Because you don't know.
Nope.
You ain't seen what
I need something off. I have a ring of fire resistance.
Alright. Well, it's not gonna work in here. But, possibly we could work something out. What do you need?
This is what I was looking for. Schools.
You look like you're looking for something specific, boy. You can either tell me, or you can get right out.
Thieves' tools.
Ah, you're one of the... Okay. Got to get your little paws over everything now, don't you?
Well, I've been keeping my hands to myself on the store. I dare not touch anything.
It's a good idea. We don't want any of those appendages of yours to go missing now, what do we? Alright, well, unfortunately I can't be of much help to you. But next door, Smiley, as your comrade was looking for him, he ought to have what you're looking for. I sell different kind of trinkets. He walks a bit closer to you. The magical kind. Just, as I'm sure from looking at you, you aren't gonna go blabbing that to anybody.
I'm gonna go ahead and craft him a fire bomb and just put it in his hands.
So you're an
And walk
alchemist.
out- and then walk out the door. No, that's it.
Okay. He just kind of tosses it up, begins juggling with it. Okay, that's a fucking alchemist. You come back anytime. He
And I
kind
will,
of, he like walks back to behind his desk and just puts it on the table for now. Alright, so you're getting the smileys?
Yes.
Alright, well, Manny, you're the first one in there. It's the same shop as last time. You don't see Smiley right away, but he does have a bell out front that you can ring.
I start furiously ringing it.
I'm gonna stand back.
Instantly, from the back, without any warning, is a Eldritch Blast coming right for you. It misses wildly, actually hitting the bell, and totally disintegrating it. Bellhead, I swear to God!
I'm just like, gee, mister, sorry.
He comes
Need
out.
to-
Oh, you're not Bellhead.
I'm not.
Oh, praise the patron for that. Jeez.
Well, that's pretty odd, but
Look,
I was wondering.
You
if
get a 10 gold discount on your next purchase, okay?
I don't know what 10 means, but that's. I have some gold shiny circles, and I was wondering if you could.
Yes, those.
Yes, I was wondering if you could trade me some. Trade me some. If you could trade me something for some. I don't know what you sell here. I don't really know this whole buying thing. We do things pretty different now. But I have it.
Whatever you're looking for, I can almost guarantee you I can find it. That's what I sell.
Anything in particular. I just have these many. I show them the 34 gold. I have these many circles. And I don't know what I can do.
He's just kind of like sitting there blinking at you.
You can give them to me.
But do you have this many?
Of what? Like, what do you want from me?
What do you have here?
Look around, dumbass! Jesus.
What do I see?
You see a little bit of everything. I mean, you see foodstuffs. You see
Don't buy
different,
the food stuff. Like Ghost of Elf appears. Like, no!
It's too expensive!
Fuck that lich who tore my head off.
Fuck that DM who tore me. I mean, what?
I mean, the DM is known as the worst monster in D&D.
The worst
You have to
monster?
fight the DM. Wait, what? Yeah, you have to fight him. I quit. What do you mean? I quit.
Alt F4 on life. Thank you.
Let me see. Do they? I'm not sure. I'm like.
I mean,
Yeah, you have a lot of stuff here, Mister.
sorry, I had to. My bed was bugging me. One of the sheets came off. You
Okay.
see like weapons. You see little bits of armor. Like seriously, just about anything. It's a general store for a reason.
Do you have any specialty item?
Oh, do I? But they're not for specialty idiots, so. Please come back when you know what you're looking for.
What about something to replace?
Alright, where's my lighter? Because I feel like I just burned something.
So here's the thing. I wonder at what point Smiley's, like, preservation of life meets his expectation of gold. Like, if somebody came in with, like, 2,000 gold and just gave it to him for, like, a button that would destroy, like, half the town, would he do it?
Probably.
Probably.
I
I mean, Smiley has done worse for more. I mean, worse for less.
way less. But the promise of reward, not even an actual reward.
Yep. I mean, hell, like that poor boy's legs. He was turned into like
chicken
part
boy.
chicken.
Now,
And
you guys just abandoned fucking town.
it's a different campaign. Dan's running a campaign. I'm actually playing Smiley in that one just because I wanted to flush out his backstory a bit.
God help us all.
And well, yeah, no. It very quickly turned into an evil campaign. Because I want to say because of Smiley, and Quill just was kind of there to help push things along.
And you have like a brainless foot soldier.
It was
Yep.
the perfect storm for like a purely evil campaign.
Yep, and it's
regardless.
we're having fun with that. Anyways,
It's just really funny to see Smiley.
Smiley's actually a god.
we represent.
Subdued.
I am the swamp god. Ooh, you'll do as I say.
Well, we killed him.
That's like Smiley's tagline in life, I think.
Well, we killed him.
Yep. Yeah, we went to the land of Oz. We killed the Wizard of Oz. Found out he was a
It was basically evil D&D, the Wiz.
yeah. We found out he was
basically what
we
it
found out he was a dictator. I tried posing as him, It didn't
God
work.
help us.
Like they were starting to blame me for everything. I'm like, okay, well, might as well step out and say, well, we killed him. Hey, we represent
Not
the
good.
Lollipop Guild. Well, it's because Tommy rolled a nat 1 on the persuasion check to get everybody inside the bag.
Oh god. Anyway, I show him my sword. I'm like, what about one of these?
Yes, that's a sword.
Do you
Very
have
good.
something- Do you have something similar?
He pulls out from his back pocket a butter knife. Yes. Look at this, it's sharp and pointy. He begins kind of like poking you a bit.
Can I like intimidate him? Just be like,
It does a D4 of blood. I mean,
can I intimidate him? And be like, I am no culinary warrior.
you're gonna try to. All right, yeah. How are you gonna try to intimidate Smiley?
I said, I said I'm gonna be like, I am no culinary warrior. I'm gonna stare him the fuck down.
Or stir him the fuck up. All right, go for it.
Nope.
Hold on, I have to roll for him. Yeah, no.
He's got charisma up the wazoo.
Yes, he does.
So just like.
Oh, but you could become one with this. He like really thinks for a second. This knife of blood spilling. Yeah.
Spills blood. Eh?
I'm gonna roll deception. Please roll me an insight.
Okay.
Alright, thank
good.
God.
Yeah, you're pretty sure he might have made that up, possibly. But it is a very nice butter knife. It's shiny.
I'm not dissuaded from the knife. However, I do think you would benefit more.
I mean,
I do think you would benefit from having my aid in some manner. I could do errands for you. Like you can tell I'm pretty able person to do things. But
So you're offering me your body. Sorry, I'm not interested in a little.
not
halfway.
quite what it was. Not quite what I was getting.
Well,
at,
you
but,
offered me your services. I just assume that you walked over from Exotica Erotica over on there in the street. They have some weird shit. I assumed you might have been one of them. Sorry.
I meant more of the protecting or guarding or fighting, glorious death having way
I see.
of things.
Hey, good boy. As you see coming from the back, this raven flying forward. It opens its mouth. Yes! What do you think? Think we can use him? Who knows? All I know is I want to kill you and end my endless suffering. Yeah, you tell me that all the time.
Release me. Bring an end to this torment.
Well, I don't
By
have
the
anything.
way,
I don't have anything for you right now, but I might take you up on that offer. Good boy here has a few errands to run, and I like to make sure I don't have to go through the trouble of resummoning him. Just stop resummoning me. Nope, not gonna happen.
I love Good Boy. You'll be my slave forever. How much is the butter? I'm curious.
$310 gold,
Well, sir.
and it is yours.
bullshit.
Tell you what, I'll actually, because I did throw an Eldritch Blast at you earlier, I'll knock it down to just 31 gold. That is a 100% discount if you know your math.
I would like to do an Arcana check on it.
Sure. Go for it.
No man.
I mean, from where you're standing, as you are currently not inside and you're just looking from outside, it's a knife. You can't tell if it's magical or not from out there.
What do you think, Lazaga? You've seen
I mean-
many a knife, I'm sure. Is this really worth my time?
Ah, yes, the kitty cat hiding outside. Come closer.
No, I mean, I was next to him the whole time.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you were standing outside after
No,
he
no,
disintegrated the bell.
When he rang the bell, I was away from him, but after that...
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be awkwardly standing outside while they're doing
Just
business.
looking in through the door as the whole conversation is going.
Like, is he done yet? Is it my turn?
Okay,
I'm
and
just-
I mean, from what you can tell, I mean, you've heard of maybe a magical butter knife once or twice, but nothing on like, nothing remotely called the what do I even call it? The knife of bloodletting.
Yes.
I would like to silently tell him. Buy it for half the price.
What'd you say?
Buy it for half the price.
I've talked. I'd like to smile it.
I've
talked it
consulted.
over. I've consulted. I would like it for half price.
What do you think, good boy? I want your soul. Half price it is.
I give him like what? It's fucking 16 gold.
Yeah.
You monster. You just told him to use those butter knife.
No, it is a butter knife of bloodletting. Damn it! Put that in your inventory. Just write that. Just like make an item for it.
I am.
I hope to God that either A, this is the item that kills the lich, or B, like this is the weakness.
Well, look, I mean, what if he tries to sell it, and then they do an insight check, and then, you know, they think he's telling the truth?
Or B, it's just super powerful and he didn't know.
How do I make an item in my?
Oh, fine, I'll do it. But how you do it anyways is you go to inventory, the brown tab in the bottom right hand corner,
Yeah.
and then that brings up where you can make it. So
You can just right click as well. And create
yeah.
your item.
I mean,
I hand him the shining circles, and I say thank you very much.
hold up. Roll d20. See how many you hand him.
oh no, I'm
That's true,
counting
that's true.
his money out.
Oh, Zargo, you're counting for him.
Yes.
Okay.
Goodness, no. Look, I think it's a special knife. Did you see my roll? It was a 4 for insight.
Oh, this is great. Rolling perception, both of you, actually. This isn't related to the knife, this is just during the transaction. He actually hands you a very nice case for the knife as well. Like a little sheath for it.
20, though.
Damn! You hear from the back. Whoa! Smiley just stares forward. You see this, like, he stops smiling, actually. Oh, no.
Wait,
Good boy.
no.
Go take care of it.
I brandished my knife.
I refuse to go take care of that again. I'm not doing it. Not again.
What needs to be taken care of?
Whoa!
What is that?
It sounds very muffled, gleeful thing shouting "yay" from the back.
Oh no! I know what it is.
Do it, fire.
Everyone
Can I-
hates
can
me.
Can I like roll something, a history check or something?
If one of you would be so kind as to go back there without looking, just stab forward. Please.
I will
It's
go
in a
back.
closet. I have been prevented
Me and
by
Lazargo-
contract from destroying it. But if one of you would be so kind as to take care of it for me.
Well, I said I paid my debts. How do you feel about this, Lazargo?
Curiosity never killed me.
I brandish my knife. I go to
Which knife?
the knife with bloodletting.
Okay.
Not to let
he leads you back towards a closet, like different than the no, actually it's the same. There's only one door to the back. He opens it up and it's dark, and you hear, "Oh, there's light! Yay!"
I'd stab.
You stab forward, and hey, that tickles.
Oh my god.
So,
Is that the knife of bloodletting? He finally sold it to somebody! Yay!
Shut the fuck up, Finrod.
Oh, you're a sick bastard.
Can I pick him up?
Yeah, reaching forward to try to figure out what it is, you find it is this leather. It feels like a bag. And you're like, that's my eyeball!
I will poke it. Actually, look pretty hard.
That's my other eyeball! Ow! You're hurting me!
What the fuck is going on?
I don't even know, dude.
I would now like to hit it, like, pretty hard.
Ow! Please stop! That hurts!
I would like to chew on the bag.
Why are you trying to eat me? I am not delicious, I am Finrod! Yay!
I'm gonna turn him upside down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, all items rush into my head. Oh, God. Oh, that's... Ow. Ow. Yay!
I would like to bitch slap it.
I would like to slowly start carving. Well, probably not actually carving away, since. But I would like to try to carve away the leather with the knife of bloodletting.
Why are you hurting me like this? Please,
Why are you-
stop!
What are you?
I am a bag of holding. I am Finrod. Yay!
You can have it. Just get it out of here.
I will.
I want. Can we do a contest roll to see who get? Probably gonna be you, Dex. Goddamn one try.
No. I don't know about that. I mean, it's a strength check. There's no way I can.
Well, let's just fucking. What do you think, Hayden?
So who gets it?
I would like to roll because I assume we both are trying to grab it at the same time.
Yeah, this would be a contest of strength. Just straight strength, not even athletics.
I'm pretty good though.
Damn.
Damn.
Manny just barely rips it out of Lazargo's hands. Hi!
I
I'm
point at
Finrod!
2 inches
with
from my
fire.
face, and I'm like, "What are you,
I am Finrod!
Finrod?" What?
Yay!
I sling him across my
For
shoulder.
the love of my patron and all that is unholy, get out! And take that damn bag with you.
Thank you so much for this knife and this bag, Smiley. I'll never forget it.
Oh, I'm sure you won't, but please do not bring it back in here, ever. Goodbye, Finrod. Get out. You hate me, yes. I love you.
Yay!
If you bring it back to us, I swear to God.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Leave.
You see, Mule actually loves this bag, so
Yeah.
I hope we get to see him in this campaign pretty soon. He's gonna be so sad.
I mean, I'm honestly kind of working off the assumption that Mule probably dies at some point.
What?
Like,
No, he's gotta have like a new body. He's probably like a normal useless.
like you're saying he probably got reincarnated into something?
Yeah, I'm assuming his soul has just been transferred like so many times by you.
He was transferred to the ever-smoking bottle.
Oh no.
Dear Lord, no.
Dance for the swamp god.
Alright, so I would like to try to sell my Ring of Fire Resistance to Milo.
Look, not even interested right now. Get out with the bag. Oh, I don't know. Who's you? Shorty, leave. With the bag right now.
I'm
Good.
out. I'm starting to walk towards the end we stayed at.
Adventure!
Adventure! Skipping with him.
Okay. Selling what now?
A Ring of Fire Resistance.
I see.
He kind of looks at it.
Oh, it's got the royal seal on it too. Did you get this from the king?
This I could only be the best. There's a little Russian there.
Bliat.
Duh.
Suka.
Where do you get comrade?
Vodka! Da!
Vodka.
Oh.
Because it's from the royal seal, I suppose. If we include how much I'd probably have to sell this for, possibly to
$1 billion.
I'll sell it to you for, I mean, buy, of course. Doesn't mean I won't talk back to you later, though. You never know. You might come back crying for your Ring of Fire Resistance. I'll buy it off you for 250 gold.
300.
251. I just gave your group a very helpful bag.
Like he almost gagged a bit as he was saying it.
My eyes drop with like despair, and I give him like, really?
He can hold your shit. I mean, I'm not lying with that.
Throw in some thieves' tools and we'll call it a deal.
Let me do the math in my head.
I don't even know how much those cost.
Alright, so if I'm buying that off of you for 250 gold, and you want thieves' tools, which I run here for 30 gold, they're very fine thieves' tools, let me tell you. I sell the best thieves' tools that have ever thieved. Trust me, they're great, they are awesome, okay?
They're the best fucking thieves tools.
Side note, I found the
Dude,
best thing the other day. It was a Donald Trump coloring book.
Oh
It
god.
put him into all like famous situations. So I had him like for Apollo, the Apollo missions. I had him for like Marilyn Monroe. Had him as Superman. It was amazing. I want that book.
Oh god.
Alright, I can sell it to you for, in that case, I'll be giving you 225 gold for the ring, and I'll be giving you the thieves' tools. 220. I forgot the extra 5 gold.
The Zagoro would like to know if you could enchant him.
That's an interesting idea you have there. What makes you think that I could enchant these tools in the capital of anti-magic? He like gives a scornful look as a guard walks by.
I mean, we're in the shop, right?
Yeah. It's just a guard like that's just walking by out front.
I look at his back door, the back of him, back of the door, back of him, back of the door.
There's nothing there now.
I would like to walk to that back door.
Yes, what are you going to do? Open and close it?
Can I look for secret doors?
Sure.
Levers? Anything?
Go for it. Give me an investigation check.
I'm pretty good at those.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Nope. Nothing.
Fuck. Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Maybe something magic.
Oh.
You notice a sigil of sorts on the handle.
I would like to fiddle with it.
You fiddle with the handle. Goes click clack. You open the door a few times. It's just the closet.
Can I flip the lever, go outside, close the door, then open it back up?
What lever?
You said it was a lever, right?
No, I said there's a sigil on the handle of the door.
Oh, well, I would like to fiddle with it,
On the doorknob, I guess.
close the door, open it back up.
Nothing happens. It was just a closet.
I would like to do the same thing again.
Nothing happens.
Fuck.
I really don't know what you're trying to do. It's just a closet.
I would like to obviously point at the sigil, like neon signs and everything.
I was bored. I drew a picture.
Rub it back.
I will give him. I'll give him. Fuck. I don't have anything. Fuck. Shit. Well, in exchange for the enchantment, I know you can do it. I will give you gold.
Alright, sorry, say that again. I broke up for a second.
I said in exchange for the enchantment, I know you can do it. I'll give you gold.
Well, I would hope so, but, you know, who's to say I could even do them, hmm?
Me.
Cool. I'm glad you believe in me, but, you know, if one of those guys were to walk in here, I'd be in big trouble if I was just in the middle of, you know, enchanting something.
I'm sure you can find a way.
Who's to say you wouldn't get caught with that item and supposedly wouldn't get, you know, traced back to me? The gods have their ways of torturing.
I am going to be with the Mage Guild, so there's no need to worry.
Ah, right, because that worked out so well for the last guy that joined.
Who's that?
I forget his name. Some half-elf. Noble, I think.
Single
That
tear
is so
off
important.
Taurus's eyes.
Gary.
Cool?
We just left Todd.
No, he left.
Oh,
Yeah, he left.
shit.
Yeah, he left you guys a while ago.
Alright. Well, fuck it. I'll just take the 220 gold.
Alright.
Thieves' tools.
Yep, he pays you that. You have thieves' tools now. Let me... there you go, kiddo. You have your thieves' tools.
20 gold.
Are you actually even proficient with those, or you just have them now?
I have them.
Okay. So it's just now when you use them, you won't be adding proficiency bonus. You can try to pick locks, yeah.
I would also like to go ahead and ask Smiley if he has anything failed potions or any really cheap potions?
Dude, I told you yesterday, go see the potion seller. We've been over this.
I'll come back again later.
I am not done with brokering the deal with him.
I will go back to the inn, because I think probably where everyone went.
Yeah, I know it was just Manny and Het, who, not Manny, sorry, Calrus and Het are the two who, they finished up shopping for a weapon. But what else would you, is there anything else you'd like to try to go for, Calrus?
The only thing would be, I mean, I guess I'll ask Het about the armor shop.
I haven't gone there myself, but I could use a new shield.
You've been to the one downstairs, Armor and Smithson, but you haven't been to the one upstairs.
I haven't been to the one upstairs, Calrus, here in the second floor, just downstairs.
The one downstairs was the one that sold you some of those bolts that you tried to attach the crossbow to.
I mean, do you think it's better to go downstairs, or should we check upstairs first?
I mean, we're here. Upstairs is gonna probably be more expensive, but maybe a higher quality.
We can at least look, and if we don't want anything, we can leave.
Fair point. So we're gonna head over to the other armor shop.
The second floor one?
Yeah.
Alright. You walk in, you find that it is just, it's kind of really like the Silver Sword as far as there isn't really much of a, like there's not a forge here or anything. It all just seems to be just out for display. But there is leather armor, like there's seriously every type of armor here. And you do notice a fair array of shields too.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Alright, do we see people?
Yeah, you actually see this man standing in the back looking in there's actually a full body mirror in the corner. He is currently wearing a set of full plate armor that is very intricate with gold trimming, various like lion heads on the shoulder that are kind of outcropped and molded out. And he's just like looking back and forth. He's actually twirling his mustache while he's doing it. I look good. He hasn't noticed you guys yet.
Did he say that out loud?
Yeah, he's talking to himself, but yes.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, a customer! I'm so glad you noticed me. But then again, I am hard to miss. How can I be of your service today?
Besides standing there looking pretty?
Well, that's free of charge. Stare too long, though, and I might have to, he winks, charge you, though.
Well, I'll tell you what.
What are you looking to get yourself into today? Hopefully not trouble.
Oh, you know us. We're always looking for a little bit of trouble.
Actually, I don't know you. That's the thing. What do you want?
Fuck you too.
It just kind of looks back and forth like, what just happened? Where am I?
Now, what can I get you in today? Or rather, get you out of?
Hey,
Did you just get laid, Calrus?
Fuck you, hey, it's called socializing. Be used to it.
This is a, actually from his looks, appears to be an Aasimar.
A what?
They are basically he has kind of a little bit of grayed out skin, but he has glowing white eyes and hair as well. They're part angel.
Ooh. Pretty.
Yes.
So, again, how can I help you?
I mean, I can't speak for my friend here, but I'm just looking for some like light or medium armor, something
Oh, I have got plenty of that. Look around. It's just so shiny, much like me and my personality. Haha.
I'm gonna look at the shields and just be like, so I'm looking for a shield, something better than just a standard issue shield that I have. I'm gonna obviously point to the shield on my hand.
Oh, what a shitty looking shield you have there.
Yeah, it's pretty basic.
And well, you're looking for something better, obviously.
Yep.
I can help you for a modest fee.
What kind of modest?
We'll worry about that later. Now then. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So, you're looking for a shield, and you're looking for what was it again? He kind of squats down a bit in his heavy armor, and like, so, being right in front of you, what was it you're looking for again, little one?
Oh, just some medium or light armor, not too picky, just kind of curious as to what you got.
Well,
Window shopping,
huh. I hope you're gonna do more than that today.
Well, it depends on how well you sell me, isn't it?
I suppose it does. Catches on quickly, this one. Fuck, give me a second, I have to pull up the PHP real quick. There we go. Well now, do you care about being quiet, or are you more the rough and rowdy type? These things matter, after all.
That is a good question. I mean, theoretically, I do care about being quiet, but look at this guy right next to me. He clangs like a bell. So, probably more rough and rowdy is my style.
I see.
To be fair, I try.
You do try. I'm not going to harm you on that.
Well, in that case, I do have a few different things for you. Let's ignore the, more natural side of things. He kind of like guides you away from like the leather and the cloth kind of stuff. Now, what I have here is three different things for you. I have a breastplate. You see this fairly well-made just breastplate, and then just like normal like leather armor kind of around it. But clearly, it's made just to protect, just the breast more than anything. This scale mail with its scales picked from a dragon itself, actually. Aha! You can thank me for that one. It was a real bitch to bring down, but I did it. Yes, I did. I must regale you with a tale sometime, I believe.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Maybe give me the Cliff Note version right now, so that way I can appreciate its value.
Well, you see,
That is just
do
staring at
you
Calros.
actually want me to get into this, or can we just skip ahead?
We can skip ahead. I mean, I'd love to hear the story at some point, but...
He basically regales you with a shortened version, which is still an hour long, mind you, but a shortened version of where he basically stumbled upon a dragon's nest of a young dragon whose mother had already been slain. He took advantage of the fact that this dragon didn't know how to dragon and killed it.
Ooh.
It was a blue dragon.
Unlucky for the blue dragon.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
So it is blue armor.
I do like blue.
And then also, man, I'm tired after talking that long. No, I'm not. I could talk all day. There's this half plate. It is half of what I am wearing. Most exactly.
So it's not made of metal, right?
No, it is.
It is? Alright, I can't... Unfortunately, I can't use anything that's made of metal.
Oh. You're one of those types, I see.
Yeah, unfortunate, but I did love your tale and I thought it was very enlightening. Do you have anything else with such a rich history in your stock? That's more my style.
Is just staring at Calros.
I just give him the finger as I walk by.
Well, this dragon mail, this scale mail is, probably a little out of your price range, I'm afraid. It starts at 25,000 gold pieces.
Yeah. Maybe for the moment, but I'll keep you in mind for the future.
Alright, well, if you can't wear metal like a true man, I suppose, well, you're not a man, you're a dwarf, right? That's what you are?
Close enough. Gnome, but...
Oh.
You know.
You know what, you're right, the dwarfs are the ones with the beards, if I recall. They all
Right.
have beards, even the women.
Yeah, dwarves are the ones that can wield axes. I'm the one that can kill you in your sleep. But that's not the point.
No leather, no metal. You made this really hard for me, you know?
Well, I mean, it's worthy of someone of your skills, isn't it?
I'm not the one who sells this, I simply buy it. I mean, not the one who makes it. I simply buy and sell. This is actually just my part-time job. Owning the store and everything. My real hobby is going out there and saving people. Like the hero I am.
I respect that.
I am a paladin of the crown, after all. Alright, he's like kind of going through, looking at various like leather pieces, and then looking at someone just being like, no, it's not gonna work, no, it's not gonna work. Let's see here. Tell me, what is your price range? This does matter.
I mean, under 1,000 gold. I'm just kind of looking at what's best and then kind of going from there.
Well, if you're looking for what's best, I personally suggest wearing... what kind of armor are you wearing right now?
Leather.
Just regular leather?
Yes, yeah.
Probably the best I have for you, what you're going to wear anyways, is the studded leather. It's only so much better than what you're wearing currently. It only helps out just, you know, a little bit in the end. But from what I understand, he pulls out this box, almost like this crate. He opens it up. All of these were found inside the ruins. They seem to have been enchanted with some sort of protective magic. Some of these seem to have resistances to different types of damage. Some just seem to protect better overall. Make you a little bit quicker.
Alright. Does he...
There
point
are
at any
some
particular,
there are
or-
some that do both, but those are way out of your price range.
Alright. Does he point to any in particular for their stuff, or do I have to do like Arcana checks to decide which is which?
No, he knows which ones are which. They all have tags on them that he's written. He pulls out this one that seems almost kind of like it's darker than the others, and when you touch it, it seems to
be a bit almost wet to the touch.
Hmm.
This will help you swim quite fast. From what I understand it is, he looks at the tag, Mariner's studded armor. Leather armor. Yes, this will help you swim. You know,
Already
rather
a
than...
fair swimmer.
Alright.
What other types of things do you got?
Yeah, he pulls out, another one. This one, like I said earlier, this will help you, move around quite a bit faster. Oh, you said under 1,000, right? I heard that correctly.
Yes.
I see.
At least for now.
Of course. I assume you'd come back to buy more. After all, who wouldn't want to buy from me?
Oh, of course. You know, I love you and your tales. I just, need to budget myself for the moment. Hard times,
Alright, now then, this one will make you go a bit but actually faster. It'll just help you dodge around a bit more. It's a bit tougher than the others.
Okay. Put that
And
one
then-
on reserve. What else have you got?
Only one within your range, I think, for the type that would help you resist would be this one of fire resistance.
Okay.
However, this one is 1,000 gold.
Okay.
The other one, the one that will make you a bit tougher, well, I'd say about 600 gold is about fair for it.
200? Alright. And what about the third one, the one that can swim?
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh, 300 gold.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I do like the idea of moving faster, and as I'm planning on staying in this city for a little bit, and looking to upgrade relatively soon. Just need
I
something
see.
to get me going. How about I buy that one that allows me to get quicker off you for 550?
Oh, I do believe 600 is a fair price. Normally, if you go elsewhere, this kind of thing could cost you anywhere from, like, up to 1,000 even.
You think?
Oh, I know.
I don't know. I was talking to some elves earlier who seemed to be able to get that for a little bit cheaper.
Roll me deception.
Oh snap.
If you're referring to the elves that were at the Hunter's Hovel, they do not sell this. Do not try to lie to me. As I said, I am a paladin.
Well, maybe they were lying to me. I don't know. They seem pretty persistent on their stuff, but you know elves.
Yes, the squirrely bunch they are.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is neither here nor there. 600 gold.
Sure. I'll take it for 600.
Alright, it's a deal.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna give you some...
Things that make you mad. What is Bellhead?
Hey. Are you asking this to Smiley?
No, I was acting like it was Jeopardy.
Oh.
Things that make you mad, yeah?
For 600.
For
Maybe that's
600
something I go
gold.
to is, maybe I can let my friend Bellhead know about this shop. No, please take it for 500.
I feel like if we ever go to Ishtal, we're gonna end up burning it down.
Oh, yeah, dude. Manny is so on board for that. He wants to burn that place fuck to the ground.
Yeah, man, you've seen occasionally some of their advanced parties coming forward. The annoying healers in the back all are wearing bell heads.
Oh, God.
Bells for heads.
Ooh. Yeah, I fucking fuck those motherfuckers.
You've really enjoyed the fact, though, that just hitting them really hard in the head normally knocks them down because they can't hear anything after that.
It's a super satisfying feeling when you crush the bell and then you just see blood pour out and it's like a cup. And Just
Well,
break right then and there.
Yeah, I mean the bells don't break themselves. That's the thing. You've tried, and you've made a few bell towers of their corpses. Or I mean, the corpses of the heads, probably.
It's so metal. Some barbarian shit.
The skull is the knocker.
God.
All right, and then he turns that. I haven't seen you here before until just now. What are you doing here? How can I help you? What can I get you into? Oh right, shield.
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot in my reminiscing of my amazingness. He like whips his hair and looks up expectingly at something.
You do have some nice hair.
Oh, sorry, did you notice? He whips it again. Yes, I do. Now then, you said you were just looking for a better shield, if I recall.
Yeah, I'm in a tight bit of money here. I only have about 200 gold. Can I get any kind of shield for that, or am I gonna have to come back?
Oh boy. Well, a good shield is worth its weight in gold, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it will literally be the difference between having an arm and not.
What kind of shield exactly are you looking for? These things do matter.
Just a medium shield, maybe a kite.
I see.
This guy has a very specific set of things that matter to him.
Well. Oh, I do have something I can sell to you. He turns around, and behind his counter, you see up top there is this nice metal kite shield that has a target painted on it.
Okay.
I believe this will help you.
Why does it have a target on it?
Oh, that? No idea. But from what I can tell you, it will definitely help you out. It's been magically enchanted to help you dodge just a little bit better. It's the same kind of thing that's been done to his armor.
Right. And can I inspect it real fast?
Sure.
Investigation, then Arcana?
Uh-huh. Just do whatever you want.
Yeah, shitty. Not bad on the Arcana, though.
Yeah, it's magically imbued with something.
Okay. And how much was it?
You said you have 200 gold? I'll sell it to you for 200 gold.
I look down at my shield and look at it.
He's
is it
kind of like...
obviously a better shield
It's in much better shape, that's for damn sure.
than just my beat up.
Yeah. He's also kind of like lightly shoving it towards you. So,
Sure.
200
Sure.
gold?
200 gold, yeah.
All right, that's exactly what I want to hear.
And, take the shield.
Okay, you get a +1 shield.
Sweet.
You are going to have to attune to it.
Yep, that's what I plan on doing tonight.
Shit, I need to fucking attune for my bloodletting knife.
Hey, can I get that link, please?
God, yes, please.
Which link?
To the sessions.
Yeah, let me see here.
On my YouTubes.
Yeah, my YubTubs.
Desert Viking, nigga. Represent.
Are they public?
I
they weren't public.
don't remember. They might not be. Let me see here. My channel.
My channel.
Nope, they're public.
Okay, just desert biking.
Well, here I'm just gonna link it to.
He's live right now.
I am live right now. What do you know? Look at that.
Fancy.
Is he alive?
He's alive.
I'm not gonna say that all 5 of your subscribers are us, but
I haven't subscribed to him yet.
I've got a few
I am
others.
1/5. I am 1/5 of the subscribers.
You are 1/5 of my viewer base. Congratulations.
together we are 2/5. Well, we're not your viewer base, we're just your subscribers who actually
Alright,
view the
Hayden.
videos.
When are we doing some giveaways?
As soon as
for our viewers.
Get 50 viewers? I think 50 viewers is a good time to do a giveaway. You do like a $10 gift card, we'd love it.
I'm sure you would.
Hi,
Sure.
hi YouTube.
When Hayden becomes a big name, I want it to be known. We were here in the first like 7 videos. Whatever he has. How many videos does he have?
This is only my 3rd video. You could say I'm a pretty
1,
big deal.
2, 3, 4,
Oh god, we
5.
could cheat. I didn't realize how hard we could just go into this and watch him do DM stuff.
Yeah, we can. We totally can. You shouldn't.
Yeah, you
Don't
really
worry.
shouldn't.
No.
I mean, the
The
only
time
you
should use
you
it is,
only
like when you don't remember what happened before.
yeah,
Yeah.
even then, all you have to do is listen. You don't have to watch. I don't have my notes up permanently half the time, anyways.
Just you see him roll a nat 1 and be like, "You live. Don't worry." Realize how big he's been giving us an advantage all along.
I just realized that right now.
Wait, can I see that not one when Gary died then?
Yeah, you can actually. It's there. I promise you. Goes back. You see. It is just a terrible Photoshop of me just like writing this like Microsoft Paint 1 over
It
it.
just cuts out and there's static and it's just like this part of the film was damaged.
No, but really, Gary just straight up. That was a 1 for that.
Difficulties.
Like
Yeah.
shit you not.
So-
I
so
would
do
not
I
have screwed
get,
you over than that otherwise.
Do I get a bonus to my AC with that shield +1, or is
Yeah.
it still just the base 2?
No, a shield +1 is now a +3.
Okay, so I have
So
Pretty baller.
that's like that is probably the most you're gonna have for a long while, Josh.
Yeah, I set up for.
Dude, I
I,
got
set, I upgraded. This was my upgrade time, you know.
Yeah, no. This was supposed to be your upgrade time. I haven't given you guys any magical items, but well, I've given you a few. But
Bro, did you even get a butter knife at bloodletting?
There we go. Should hit.
That's what
Dude,
would have saved Gary
that
right there.
it is a legendary butter knife.
Oh,
The legendary.
orange.
Literally only one ever made that is anything like it.
Yeah, I mean, heck, it might even be artifact level. Who knows, man?
Is it a sick? Can I be talking to it while I'm on my way to the? See
The
if it's
worst
trying
part is, you know what? Like, I've seen this in MMOs where they just have a shitty weapon that's legendary.
to-
Yeah, it's happened
Dude.
before.
I want to try to like talk to this guy and be like, hey, well not this guy, this knife. Just be like, are you as powerful as they say?
Yes, I am.
Not you, Finrod.
Oh,
God damn it. I'm already sick of you.
but I love you.
What do you know about the knife of bloodletting?
If you stab somebody with it, they will bleed. Yay!
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Feed me blood, please. I haven't
Drink
eaten
blood,
anybody.
Finrod?
I haven't had anything to eat in at least 50 years. Yay!
Wait
Well,
till he
keep that
introduces
up.
to us, Calrosen.
Keep that up, it'll be 51.
Oh god.
Oh.
I keep on walking to the inn.
Sometimes I hate how optimistic I am. Yay!
You're playing Finrod very well.
I feel so sad right now. I just watched Hayden roll a 1.
Yep, it happened. I told you it did. And then, like, you hear me, like, dying of laughter in the background.
That's all you hear.
Yep. Oh, man. Rip Gary.
For good cause.
Rest in pepperoni linguine, Gary.
Alright, so... who wants to go next? Who are we at now?
What did I miss?
I mean, we're done with shopping, I think.
Yeah,
from what I understand.
Yes.
Just it's time to go back and rest and attune to our stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is taking up a good chunk of your guys' day, just walking around, viewing everything.
Making my way downtown.
With
Walking
Finrod, annoying my ass off. Hey.
Walking around and Rod's annoying ass off.
Yeah!
Getting that DMCA. Violation.
Now then. So yeah, eventually you all meet back up at the tavern. Let me get the tavern.
I probably got there first because I was heading there before anyone else was.
Burp.
So I'm just like, I'm just chilling, talking to Finrod some more in the tavern.
Are you talking to a bag?
Yeah, do you
Hi!
want to talk to him?
I'm Finrod!
He burnt with fire.
The bag talked back to me.
Hi!
Hi.
What are you talking about, Head?
You don't hear the bag talking?
Why do you seem like me?
It's just a bag.
Because of stuff, Finrod.
Did a hag stuff your soul into a bag as well?
No.
Oh. Can I call you brother?
Sure, Finrod.
Can I stealthily
Yay!
slap Finrod?
Ow!
I also slapped Finrod, but not stealthily. Like,
Why
make
am I
Finrod
being
knows it's
beaten?
coming.
I don't understand. Yay!
What's going on? Why is there a bag talking?
So I went to go see that nice man in the red robes. And yeah. Oh, I have
You know
this.
what?
I pull out my.
Let me interrupt you right here. Don't have that thing around me when there are guards nearby, alright? That's your problem.
Oh, don't worry. I've already been trained to take care of that. Watch this. Shoop! As you see the face and everything disappear. It just seems to become a normal bag.
I'm like, I sit down like I fucking haven't like sat all day, and I'm just like, oh, thank whatever fucking deity Manny worships. Thank the mountain. Oh my god.
God.
Like,
Oh,
Shoop!
thanks.
I'm back.
Oh no.
how do I, Finrod?
Yes.
I feel like that's
How
a
do I
cursed
make-
item.
How do I make this? How do I make you do that on command?
You can't. Only I control it. Yay!
Well, is there a word that we can use that I can tell you when you should be able to come in and out of that state? Pretty
Nope.
dangerous over here.
I do it when I feel like it. Yay! I don't feel like being cut open by guards and having my innards thrown into the astral, whatever it is. I haven't been explaining it very well. Yay!
So what makes you
Astral,
think
you're
we
just a
won't do it?
bag. You don't have astral innards.
From what he's
He looks
told
over
me
at you.
that
Oh yeah? Stick your hand in me.
Head, don't stick your Don't stick your hand in there.
Okay.
Please do.
Let me show you something. I take like, there like some candle. Is there like a candle that you can use for light?
Yeah, sure. There's some on the.
I just toss a live candle into Finrod.
Oh, I feel slightly warm now. And it's gone!
I will stick my hand in him.
You're a bag of
As Finrod's eyes rolled backwards. And just...
We all wanted to do it.
You're a bag of holding.
My hand's still in it.
yeah, it's weirdly damp. A little bit cold.
That gives me an idea. He's gonna look at his crossbow and look at the bag of holding, and just kind of He's gonna sit down and just like look at his tinker's tools and the crossbow.
I'll take my hand out.
Yay! Sorry, I lost consciousness. Where were we? I'm Finrod. Yay!
I put my hand. I keep it in there. Actually, you know what? I put my fucking great club in there, but I keep like the hilt of it outside, so it's like half in there.
Every time you let go, it seems to want to slip in a little bit more. You're gonna have to like tie it to something to keep it out.
I hold it in between my arm and my shoulder.
Okay, so you're holding it yourself.
I'm looking really dumb right now.
Yeah, but Finrod's eyes are rolled back, and I'm like, unless you knew they weren't there, they look nothing more than just drawings, like etchings onto the bag. So.
That's awesome.
Well, you guys just had an adventure.
Yeah, like he also doesn't exactly have a mouth. Every time he talks, the flap over the bag seems to move a little bit. His eyes are on the flap actually.
So funny. I'm picturing some fucking Pee Wee Herman-esque bag.
Oh my
Well, yeah,
God,
it's almost like Dora the Explorer's bag, you know, just that kind of shit, but it's a satchel instead.
Oh my god.
At this point, the same human from before comes over. Oh, you're back!
Yes.
So, what am I doing? The whole menu for you again?
I'm full from this morning. Just a
I'm
beer.
sure you are. That was the whole fucking menu.
Yeah.
Both of you. Jeez.
I'll have some water.
Water.
I'll take a beer.
You do realize the only thing we sell here that's anything like water is our ale, because you should be drinking like fucking water if you're a goddamn man, right?
I'll have you know, I'm a halfling, sir.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I'll get you some milk.
That's not what I asked for.
That's just gonna
start walking away.
You're a milk drinker.
You're a disembodied soul.
At this point, the human kind of like looks over at him. I didn't think he looked that mean.
He's a bit of a dick. He's one of those country bumpkins from the mountains. He doesn't understand what wearing armor means.
I just roll my eyes.
Oh, I see. Oh, what's the story there with your stick going into the bag?
That's just sighing.
It's just a tribal thing. It's just a tribal thing.
You know, despite the fact you say you're pretty full, your stomach is making a pretty awful grumbling there.
Yeah. You know, I may have to go to the bathroom.
Well, don't let me stop you. I'd much rather have you do it in there than on the floor.
Go to the privy.
Are you taking the club in the bag with you? Or are you leaving the club? Okay.
Is just staring at him the whole way out, by the way.
You know, I thought for sure you were gonna take a massive shit into Finrod.
No,
Oh my god.
that's later. I have to go now.
Guys, we don't have a toilet. Yay!
That's pretty awesome.
And that's what broke Finrod.
God help us.
Finrod with his bag of devour.
I have bag aids. What's that mean?
God. Oh, you start personal tabletop from now on?
He has like lesions.
Finrod, what does that mean? I have no idea. The hags warned me about this.
Part of me wants to make him our personal tabletop for the rest of the scene.
Just so you guys know, I cannot claim credit for the creation of Finrod. Dan was the one who originally put him into his campaign.
You played him so well, though. This is literally like exactly how I picture Finrod.
Yeah, he's a pretty easy character to emulate.
Oh my god. So fucking funny.
You finally notice that the music has stopped as you come back, and that the manager has stepped onto what is just this small, measly stage in the middle of the this tavern. All right, everybody, quiet down a bit, quiet down. We got a bit of a special thing going on tonight. It's our first annual open stage night. With this, I do invite anybody to come on up and give us what you got. Except for you, sit back down. I'm kidding. Get up here. You can be our first.
I want to take out my bagpipes.
I leave bar.
Oh, he's got bagpipes. We ain't seen those right here in a while. All right, let's hear it.
I take out the bag.
As
I take
everybody
out
begins to cheer. Yay!
take out the club so that Finrod can sing while I play the bagpipe.
All right.
Finrod, don't
Are
fuck
you
it
sure
up.
that's a good? Okay.
I'll try not to.
Head's just watching and like ducking his head and trying to leave the table at this point.
Alright, so would that be a performance check?
Yes. I'll give one for Finrod as well.
Cool.
God.
Het is leaving the
Yeah,
table.
God. Roll that 20.
He's gonna tap Calrus. He's gonna tap Calrus. Hey, magic talking bag is not gonna go over well in the Magic Town. Time to leave.
So-
I'm already ahead of you. I'm already towards the door.
Yeah, we're like
As
leaving.
as you guys are making your way out, Manny, as you begin to play the bagpipes, you know you squawk out an awkward note a few times, and then coming up from out of the crowd is another halfling, and you hear this beautiful lute being played,
Oh no.
only on one string. He begins to accompany you. Give me another a performance check. You have advantage.
Please end that 20. Please end that
Sure,
20.
advantage. Okay, so that's another 7. Advantage.
He is
Come on.
Oh my god.
Hey!
there we go. You immediately perk up to the sound of this without even looking at who's accompanying you. Playing amazingly. Finrod begins to just like goes into opera mode. The entire crowd is just like cheering for this massive like performance that is just going on before them. And eventually you turn and you see Teddy is the one accompanying you, with his head wrapped up in gauze.
I give him a wink.
He gives you...
As a-
He thinks he's winking, but he just blinks at you a few times. This is Teddy and Friends, Teddy and Friends, Teddy and Friends.
This is Finrod and friends, Finrod and friends, Finrod. Teddy! Finrod! Teddy! Finrod! They're just going back and forth, eventually.
It's beautiful.
You hear from Calros, cookies for Grandma.
Yeah, the only one who still remembers.
Performance ends. Everybody's really happy with it. Oh, going to sleep? Alright. Everybody's really happy with it. And, the owner comes forth. That has got to be the best bagpipe ventriloquist act I have ever seen.
Thank you, my friend. I'm happy to. I couldn't
That
have done
was
it without
no-
my friends. I couldn't have done it without my
That
friends
was no
over there.
ventriloquist ass. I am Finrod. I am a bag of holding.
And just like, yeah, sorry, sometimes I have Tourette's syndrome, and like, it just kind of comes
You
out.
have Tourette's.
So,
Well-
as I'm saying this,
Ventriloquist Tourette's.
as I'm saying this, I'm just kind of like putting my hand in the bag of holding.
I have no idea what Tourette's is, but it is amazing for the stage. You are free to perform here any night, as long as I get to keep half of your proceedings.
Sure, you can have as many shiny circles as you want, but I think it's only fair that my friends get the credit they deserve, and I point over to the people.
We're like awkwardly like trying to sneak out, and they stopped halfway to watch this spectacle.
I'll still sit down.
Yeah.
Like, they should have free room here, and you can just have all the pay. You give me free room, give them free room. I think that's pretty fair.
As long as you and your ventriloquist act continue, I think I can swing that.
All right, cool. Thank you. Pleasure. We'll do it
All right.
again tomorrow night.
I tell you, will always help.
Teddy. I pull Teddy closer, like under my arm. Like, just kind of like couldn't have done it without this guy as well, much to my chagrin.
He's rooming with you.
Oh,
He turns around.
He likes. Actually, he likes the alleyway. It's okay.
Well, if he wants a room, he can room with you. I ain't giving him a free room.
That's fine. Well,
And Teddy gets a new sleepover! Yay! Are you tying me up again? That was great exercise. I really got to work out my lungs last time.
I just kind of I look at Teddy and like says, can I like I don't know what I can
Did
maybe
anyone else
investigation.
notice that
Can I
he
just like
knows?
kind of like size him up?
He's the
Anyone
same.
else notice that he knows you tied him up?
Yeah, it was kind of fucked up because I want to size him up as a threat, primarily because of that.
Give me an insight check.
Okay, that's yeah.
Despite the fact that you tied him up when he was unconscious. Unconscious.
You're pretty sure he's just who he seems to be. A really simple halfling bard.
That's true. Okay. So I'm gonna be like, Teddy,
Huh?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you hear from Finrod. Yeah. Do I get to sleep with you?
No, not tonight.
He like begins playing the lute kind of at you. Sleep with you, sleep, Teddy, sleep, sleep with you.
No, Teddy sleep somewhere else.
Oh, Teddy broke last string.
Look at I put my hand on his shoulder. Look at it. Wait, no. You have a drum now.
Teddy, do. He starts drumming on top of his head.
I love Teddy.
Mama said there wasn't much up here anyways, so it makes for good drumming.
I pat Teddy down. Not like yeah, Actually, you know what? That was a mistake, but actually, you know what? I am gonna pet. Let me see. Like, I'm basically gonna frisk him.
You find a simple knife on his belt.
I'm like, Teddy, what are you doing with this?
It's for protection. Bad people. Make bad people go bye-bye. Sometimes night-night.
Teddy, you could hurt somebody with this.
That's not that point.
Hey, give
Point
it back.
of knife. He like
Give
he
it
like
back to him.
okay, puts it back on his belt. Teddy should see about getting this restrained. Oh, Lucy has been good to me. Good to Teddy.
I'm gonna say, we have a saying in my tribe, Teddy.
Teddy loves you?
No, it's in the language of my brethren, the Goliaths, you see. And it's something to this effect.
Teddy liked that. Teddy thinks
Teddy?
it makes good sense.
I agree, Teddy. Now, what can I do to get you away from me?
What can I do to make?
You could start walking and leave Teddy behind. People tend to do that a lot.
Well, how about Teddy? Let's try something new. Why don't you
Yeah?
leave me alone?
Oh, okay. Teddy likes where this is going.
And then tomorrow night we can
Oh?
do another performance.
Ooh. Okay. Which room you in so Teddy know when to come get you?
Oh, I'm not sleeping here. I'm sleeping on the other side of town.
But you have free room and board here.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I'm going to use it.
Why not?
Because, Teddy, then people know where I sleep.
Teddy wants to know where you sleep.
And I don't want that.
Well,
Why not? He gets really close. Teddy wants to know where you sleep.
Alright, I'll show you. Come with me, and I start walking.
oh boy.
He follows. Dear God, he follows. What do you do with Finrod?
Oh, I've still got my hand in his. I'm carrying with me, and I still got one hand in his fucking. I got
feel
arm
sorry.
around fucking Teddy. Other arm handed Finrod.
You could have sworn that at one point you felt something almost lick you inside of Finrod.
Really?
Yep.
I take my before. Alright, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave it in there. Leave my hand
Alright.
there.
Oh,
It just licked you once and then went away. It's like something wet basically went no. Almost along the length of your arm that you have stuck in there.
I feel so bad for Manny. Not only does he have like issues with life, but he's like got the most problems out of all of us now.
He has the worst friends. Alright. So yeah, you're taking where are you taking Teddy? Who is coming with? Is anybody
where-
coming with?
Can I try and like stealth off with him?
I mean, I'm gonna watch because I've seen.
I'm not going anywhere near that shit.
That's bad for business there.
It's bad.
Wait, hold on. Where are you taking him?
Well, I want to find like just a secluded area.
Alright, I mean, the brothel next door is kind of busy. So it takes you a little while to find a quiet spot.
Right.
You think the quietest spot might be behind Smiley's, maybe? In that area? Yeah, well, that's a 30-minute walk. So, but you can try to find a place in between the houses, between the.
Yeah, like an alleyway or something would be acceptable.
All right, yeah, you eventually find a spot after a good like 5 minutes of walking. Where are we going?
So I'm just like, Teddy, I'm about to show you something.
Oh, is that like the gold you showed me yesterday? I was so shocked by it, I fell asleep.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. But I'm about to show you something even better.
Oh!
I want you to close your eyes.
Ah! He closes his eyes.
I take Finrod, I open him, and I throw it on top of Teddy.
Oh no.
you put Finrod over the top of him.
You just
You're
kidnap Teddy.
putting Teddy inside of Finrod.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Right as soon as you take your hand out of Finrod, yay! As he does, as you see like the mouth of Finrod actually widen a little bit as as you pull it over Teddy, and then you scoop the bag off the ground. The bag not feeling any heavier, sling it over your shoulder. Finrod lets out a triumphant flesh. Yay!
Flesh?
So I hold up Finrod. Like, so you live for battle too?
I live for whatever I have to. I don't have a choice.
Sounds good to me. And I
Yay!
put him on and I start walking back.
You walk back without Teddy.
Yes.
You notice every time a few patrolling guards, their runes begin to like slightly grow, like glow, and then as soon as they start, you feel the bag ruffle, and then the glowing stops, and they're like, whoo, whoo. And then they keep walking. And then as they leave, you hear very quiet, yay! Until eventually you make it back to the tavern.
Just walk in and I pretend like nothing happened at all.
So you got rid of him, huh?
Yeah, I found him someplace to stay. Hopefully he'll...
Yeah, you did. Free of room in charge, yeah.
That's pretty good.
What'd you say?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was the least I could do.
He seems like such a nice guy, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, a little annoying, if you ask me.
Tasty,
Yeah.
too!
Wait, what?
He was tasty! Yay!
I put my head inside of Finrod. I'm just like, anyway.
I'm not judging, but did
But
your bag
you-
eat him?
Yeah. Yep. Yes, he did.
Oh.
well,
Promise me you'll never do that to me.
I looked dead into Calros's eyes and I'm just like, promise me you'll never do what Teddy's done to these people. And you got yourself a deal.
Giving them great music.
Being a menace to the society.
That's just plain rude.
You know what, though?
That is not rude. He knew that I knocked him unconscious. How?
Why did you knock a handicapped person unconscious?
He was creeping me the fuck out and asking me way too many personal questions.
You know,
Tell me not to ask him anything about his life.
Where do you sleep?
Danny, I never thought I'd say this. I didn't think I could be disappointed in other people. But I'm so disappointed in you right now.
I look pretty crestfallen. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I was doing the right thing here.
To be fair, I mean, at least now Teddy's safe. and kick him before every night as long as you let him out. Remember to feed him twice a day.
We're not gonna keep a handicapped. Was he a halfling? He was a halfling.
He was a
Halfling.
half.
We're not gonna keep a handicapped halfling as a pet, guys.
I'm just saying, I mean, halflings are pretty, I mean, look at him, Andy.
I flex.
Little muscles bulge.
Head just sighs like, no. The one thing I'm not really okay with is treating different races differently. But alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go home to my kids. Guys, I'll have a good fucking night. I want you all to know that I hate you all at some point, in various degrees. And I'll see you tomorrow for the
Nope.
Ruins adventure. He's just
Because
gonna walk
that-
out.
Oh wait,
Or,
sorry. I have free rooms for all of you.
I don't think they're gonna let tiefling children into this establishment.
Well, if I tell them I won't perform tomorrow night, the problem.
You know what? If you can get room and board for my kids, I will hate you a little bit less.
I go up to the man who made a deal with me from
Oh,
with Finrod, with my hand still in Finrod.
you know, you might want to actually eat something. You still sound quite hungry.
Yeah, you know, I'm actually. Yeah, I was gonna go to bed soon, but I had to ask you one thing.
What?
So, would you be okay if my friend, who I pointed out to you earlier, I point towards Het, if he brought his 2 children here?
I don't see why not.
Okay. And, you know, I kind of like, just because I'm so much shorter than him, I just turned for him to come down to my level so I can whisper to him. So, thing is, they're kind of tieflings.
Oh. I'll bring him in the back.
Okay, thank you. I'll tell you. Wait, can I inside check it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, she's telling you to bring him in the back.
Huh? Like, you're very
He-
generous. Thank you.
It doesn't seem to have any ill intentions.
Alright, so in that case, I go over to Het and I tell him exactly what was told to me, in the sense that you bring your kids in through the back.
Alright, well, then I hate you less, and thank you. I'm gonna go get my kids. Bring them in through the back.
The half-elf that's kind of scrambling about just kind of gives you an odd look, shakes his head, deciding not to worry about it, and gets back to work. As you shuffle them upstairs.
Awesome. So yeah, you're gonna spend the night enjoying a nice bed, and getting used to his new shield, tuning to it.
All right.
I'm attuning my
Yeah, assume
butter knife.
you're pretty sure you attuned to something. All right.
I'm feeling certain I can't attune to my Blade of Vengeance until I'm vengeful. So,
No, you're able to.
am I?
Yeah.
Alright.
So we'll do yours first. As you finish attuning to it, you hear this voice in your head. This is gonna be fun.
Fuck yeah.
And as it was talking, as you heard the voice, you saw the blade glow a bit every time it spoke a word. Josh, as you tune to yours, you tune to it. Nothing
Okay.
really seems to happen. Yeah. You tune to yours. There's no voice or anything. Don't worry.
Okay. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, and Manny, as you tune to yours, it's a butter knife. Yeah,
I like
sure. You didn't do it. Yeah.
I like do like a ritualistic cutting of myself on my chest.
God, please, yes.
You hear Finrod. You hear friends. Yeah, that's how you do the ritual. Yay!
God help me.
Like he's helping guide you through what he thinks is the ritual to attune to this.
I'm like, I feel the power.
Might also be the blood loss.
Like Finrod, like actually manages. Finrod manages to like flip himself over a bit, and you see this little tongue, like the straw, kind of come out of the bag and go towards the small pool of blood that's beginning to form around you. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yay.
I pull up Finrod and I'm gonna be like, hey, you know, something licked me earlier when I was.
Oh, that was me.
That was you?
I wanted to taste you. You didn't taste good.
Yeah,
Yay.
I don't taste good. Don't eat me. You're not allowed to eat me, Finrod.
He just kind of blinks at you. What do you mean?
You are not allowed to eat me.
Why?
Damn it.
Finrod doesn't understand.
Because if you eat me, then I will give you indigestion. Clearly.
What's indigestion?
It's basically like a bad, like you just kind of like burp stuff up, and it's
What?
just bad for your health.
I don't understand what burping is.
I hit him.
Ow!
But why do you make me do this, Finrod?
Why do you hit me?
Why do you eat people?
Oh god, you left Teddy in kind of vampiric bag of holding.
Yeah, wait, I'm gonna check on Teddy. Can I pull him out?
Sure, you may.
Oh no.
As you reach in and you feel what is clearly probably the crown of his head. As you begin to pull it up, you hear from the bone. Eventually, you pull it out. It's just Teddy's head. He's just got his eyes closed, and his hands almost like covering his face. Just Teddy not in the dark place anymore.
Right, Teddy?
Hi.
You disappeared in that alleyway. I couldn't find you. Where'd you go?
You told me to close my eyes, and I was in dark place. There was thing in there. It tried to lick me a lot.
What did it look like?
A tongue. Like Teddy's, he shows you his tongue. That's there.
What was it doing?
They're trying to lick me. Teddy doesn't like being licked. He likes doing the licking.
Wait, what?
So Teddy,
Yeah,
did you like it in there?
you know.
Well,
You currently only have his head out of the bag, by the way.
Oh. So I'm just like, well, how is it?
Yeah, I mean, if I had like a chair or something, I could be a little bit more comfortable. But
I take him out of the bag. I'm like, Teddy,
Hey.
I want you to have your own little space in there. So
Huh?
take what furniture you might have.
You're just letting him steal.
Wait, we're at the end,
fun.
right?
Yes, we're at the end.
Okay, well, I'll give him a chair. I'll redact my statement. I'll be like, you can take a chair, and we'll get more furniture for you later.
It's a chair. Daddy's never had a chair. He
I give him,
excitedly runs over, picks up a stool, not even a chair, a stool,
Nice.
and begins shoving it into Finrod, unsuccessfully.
I'm like, Finrod, dude, can I tell him to let it pass, or do I have to?
No, it's just he's trying to put it in sideways.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
It's like a dog with a stick.
So
Yeah.
I'm just like, Teddy, hold the stool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold the stool, close your eyes,
Yep.
and I put the bag on top of him.
Yay!
I look at Finrod, and I pull out my bloodletting, my butter knife, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, don't you fucking eat him, Teddy. Don't do it.
Already did.
Don't devour him.
Oh, I have no control over that.
How long does he have him there?
As long as he decides to live.
What do you mean?
As long as he can fend off the tongue.
You can't control your tongue?
It's not mine.
Whose tongue? You said it. You just said it was yours.
Yay! Oh no, my tongue and that tongue are entirely different.
Whose tongue is that?
I have no idea.
I take Teddy out of the bag like right now.
Monster living
He's,
in your bag of holding.
he's sitting on the stool as you pull him out. Teddy doesn't know where Teddy is now. Teddy was on stool and inside, and now Teddy's back in the room.
I look like really scared. I'm like, Teddy, I don't think that's actually the best place to put you.
Oh, but me and the tongue were starting to be friends.
Yeah, that's primarily. He doesn't know that. That's pretty much the reason why.
I sang to it, and it licked me, and it didn't lick me in a bad way.
It was trying to eat you, Teddy.
No, Teddy knows what that feels like. It wasn't it.
No, it just didn't have teeth. He missed the teeth. He was trying to digest you, Teddy. You haven't felt that.
He tilts his tongue. I said, not his tongue. He tilts his head. Yes, I have. You don't know Teddy. He gets a little closer. You don't know my life.
Teddy. You don't know my story.
No, we don't.
I'm afraid to find out.
I'm just like, Teddy, you
Eh?
and Finrod go have a chat. I'm going to bed. I'll see you in the morning. And I give, I pretty much am wearing Finrod to bed, but I'm aiming it so that, I'm facing one way, Finrod's facing the other, and, Finrod and Teddy can converse.
You're not going to sleep.
I'm not gonna. Come on, you'd be surprised at what this fucking barbarian motherfucker can sleep through.
Are you sleeping on the floor or on the bed?
Whatever I can pass out fastest on.
That's up to you then.
Then bed, probably.
Okay.
I just never experienced bed before. It's fucking fancy.
All right. Long rest for everybody. Jesus.
God. In this time, if it's not too much of an issue, I would like to see if I can converse with my blade that spoke to me, and ask him about the scimitar.
It doesn't
Say,
speak back.
Oh, well, great, thanks. So much help.
Yeah, it only spoke to you at the end of the attunement ceremony. Alright, server is going down. God, I'm
Done?
thirsty.